Where is the best place to stab a mimic?
Where?
Oh,
I think Sartuk might have had it, but he was muted.
I think I know.
Oh no, I was muted!
What was your answer?
In the chest!
It is in the chest. Good job. Oh, terrible.
Prizes?
You don't win anything.
Aw.
You win my never-ending love and affection. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the game room. I'm LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill everybody. And suddenly, I feel very guilty having that be my opening line.
You have.
Oh man!
Resulting
Welcome
in
to the
Sorry.
20th episode of our ongoing West Marches campaign here at the game room. I can't believe we've been doing this for 20 weeks already. That's pretty.
Yeah,
insane.
wow.
it is pretty crazy.
I
Got
can
a
almost
great-
drink now.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
We've got a great group of players, and we're always increasing and always looking for more. And tonight, we have ourselves the lovely and fabulous MugsOHoulihan. Mugs, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am MugsOHoulihan. I am been with the game room for off and on for a while now, and I'm just glad to be a part of this for my first time. And I love D&D, and this is going to be a fun night. I look forward to it.
And what character are you going to do Tealeaf Adventuring Company tonight?
Oh. I will be bringing Phillip, Gerald, Francis, Gustufsons, Higginbottoms III, or Lip the Long-Winded.
The long-winded.
That's an amazing name.
He is a knowledge domain cleric, and he's looking to show you guys what he can do.
Very cool.
I don't
I got big respect. I got big respect for your domain choice because I've never seen someone pick knowledge domain. So I'm like, that's what's up.
You're
Yeah.
probably going to see why.
All right. So, Lip has actually already introduced himself via the tavern chat, which, if you are not involved in the tavern chat, let me just say, it's been lit this week. It's been fire. So definitely get in on that TGR Discord. I think it's ! TGR in the chat. And join us. And right in that little West March Ascension, I have a little tavern chat where we basically roleplay in character outside of the game. Gives people to chat about things and react. And sometimes cool stuff happens that affects the next week's game.
It's been a glass case of emotions all week.
Oh man, some of the feels I've definitely teared up at least once.
Oh man.
Reading
I know I
the
have.
chat this week.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's because you murdered her. I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. If you're interested in playing, I know we have a lot of new people in the game room recently. So if you're watching, I try to give people, enough time, especially regardless of your experience. If you're brand new, never played before, if you've been playing for 2 decades, we can take as much or as little time as you need, get your first level character all made up nice and purty, just the way you want it, and get you running in as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I want to give a big shout out for everybody who joined us on Sunday night for tea time. That was an absolute blast.
So much fun.
Tons of fun.
So much
Great.
fun. Seriously, and the costumes and just the genuine responses we got from people, that was a really good time. That was honestly so much better than I could have hoped. And seriously, you guys are all awesome. Appreciate you. Yeah, Jay Millia puts it nice. We are a wholesome community minus subchat. Subchat's where the dark stuff goes. Oh my god.
don't go to subchat.
Oh,
Do it. I mean, do it. Sub, but
do it. I mean, yeah. The perks of you can see the dark side of the game room. Anyway, we digress. We're super excited. We're gonna start off tonight with something I think people have been waiting for all week. But you guys ready? I mean, I think that's it as far as my announcements go. Anybody else have anything they want to mention, or? I think we're good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Then we will begin tonight's adventure, as almost all of them begin. In the free city of Kadoria, north of the Midnight Sea on a lonely peninsula, on the main drag known as Avandra's Alley, right on the prime real estate territory of Ava's Piazza, right where it turns right onto Melora's Way, sits the beautiful 3-story mansion that now serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. With its beautiful tended lawns and gorgeous hedges and flower beds, fruit trees adorning front space, a tiny little slice of paradise in the middle of an otherwise bustling urban metropolis. And standing there on the front doorstep of this adventuring company, Guild Hall, is a new face. So Ace, if you'd like to describe your character for us.
So my character is Brighid. She is a paladin. She's got like dirty blonde hair. It's in like French braid all the way down. It's long. Her ears are like a little pointed, green eyes. Even though I know my picture is not green eyes. Like decently tall. And clearly like built, like not like super buff like I do drugs, but like, well, I don't know. But like clearly very fit.
She's toned.
She's toned. That's the word I should have used, but didn't.
You're like a Taibo fitness lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the Zumba instructor that
Yeah.
makes those, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Abby from Last of Us, but yeah.
Not quite there.
No, not quite at that point, but
All
pretty
right.
toned.
Cool. So Brighid is standing on the front of this step. The beautiful dark oak doors with the 2 sets of brass knockers adorning the door stand before you.
So I walk right up. I've got like a bag of stuff, very heavy, and I kind of yank it over and I knock. But I don't knock. I use the like knocker.
Okay. A minute or so passes. 2 minutes.
Can I knock again?
You knock again, and you hear just a second, and this horrible crash, and there's like sounds of like pots and pans flying, sounds of like shattering glass, and then suddenly, yeah, the door kind of creaks open, and you see a little tuft of dark blue hair and like a horn come out, and this bright golden eye, and he kind of looks and makes eye contact with you, and the door swings wide open, and he goes, "Brighid, is that you?"
I go, hey! And I just run over and hug him.
He runs and just gives you a hug and like attempts to lift you, but he's kind of scrawny and so ends up kind of just like awkwardly, laughing. Brighid, oh my God, it's been years. What? How did you find this place?
And I thought I'd track you down.
Oh my God, I can't. But when it hasn't been since like the jungles of Onset since I've seen you.
Good, doing my thing.
Oh,
Help people.
Did you want to come in? There's so many people I want to introduce you to.
Cool.
All right, and so Amnesty, the red-skinned tiefling doorman of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company, guides you through the little entryway down a long hallway where you can see on either side multiple very ornate and well-detailed portraits of noble-looking halflings. And at the end of the hallway is another set of double doors. And he opens the double doors and brings you to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Lounge. It's like 2 in the afternoon. It's like kind of like, right in the busiest hour of the day. People are hustling and bustling around. Amy kind of looks around and you can see that there are a handful of other adventurers currently hanging around. So what are the rest of you guys doing? And at this point, actually, Muggs, if you'd like to describe Lip for us, just kind of his physical appearance, a little bit about his aesthetic.
Well, thank you, Luke. Lip is a very old, in his higher years of life, in his 80s or so, and he's wearing nice clothes, I guess, for the job he performs as a scribe, and he's actually currently standing over the top of Orsic, and he was explaining about how he thought the best probability of this outcome being. He's just rambling on as he does, and he's always suckling on some kind of butterscotch or a candy that he keeps in a nice bag, usually in his front pocket. He's got a nice beard, unkept pretty much, and I didn't have time, but he would have liver spots. Since he is reaching in his age, but took me a little bit to get home today. Yep, but that's just he's just an old human, very plain. Right. Has a bag and a nice leather-bound book that's fairly large with lots of filled pages.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
And what are the rest of you guys doing?
Zeke is sitting just at a random table with a half-drunk glass of cranberry juice. And at present, he's kind of delicately... He's just sitting there in his normal clothes, in his blue coat. It's a little singed around the edges, though, from recent events. And he's just pulling a bandage off of his forehead slowly as it kind of peels away. And he's like, everything is so tender. And you can see a little scar on his forehead under his curly hair where he used to have this cursed eye. And then he's just kind of like... And he's just kind of sitting there.
All right. And what about Lucky and Ciarenne? What are you guys up to? It's like 2 in the afternoon, just hanging out.
2 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Lucky would be probably sitting by himself. If it's 2 o'clock, probably chowing down on some bread, something very simple. Messily eating. Just...
like a duck.
Yeah. Gotta get it to go down the gullet just right sometimes. Just making a slight mess of things.
All right. Nice.
I think Ciarenne is probably off in the corner, kind of still watching everyone. Probably Snaxx in horror at his eating habits.
All right. You guys also see Selena and Smith and Admiral are currently sitting kind of around a coffee table. It's kind of like a common centerpiece of this lounge. Currently playing some sort of 3-card poker type game. And just kind of making small talk with people around. They've introduced themselves. And Amy kind of walks in, taking all this in. Goes, guys, everyone, I have an old friend I need to introduce to you. Guys, this is Brighid. We go way back. She is absolutely awesome. Totally kicks ass. Saved my ass more than once. Everybody, say hi.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to. Are you going to be part of the guild? Just here for sightseeing, or are you going to plan on some adventures of your own?
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, you're not new at this, but I mean, I could talk to. Fuck it, yeah, you're in. Screw it. And Selena's just like,
I guess you are then. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You look really tough, so that seems pretty good. You're really tall too. Everyone's really tall though. So
yeah, it's okay though. It's okay being short.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good sometimes.
Smith, this tiefling paladin with his mask kind of pulled up, stands up, a towering 6'7", and kind of just strides across the room with this very noble purpose. And even though he is blind, he reaches out and kind of extends a hand to shake and goes, Brighid, was it?
Yes, and I grab his hand, shake it.
And he there's like a small test of kind of that like stronger handshake.
And I give like a nice handshake.
Yeah. And he kind of like sees that and kind of like backs off a little bit. He goes, a fellow holy warrior, I see. Is there a particular path that you have chosen, or a deity that you worship?
Good question.
What's your oath?
I guess it's an oath of conquest.
Oh.
Yes.
Very well. It's a pleasure to see more of our kinds around here. Welcome. This is a good group of people.
Would you like to shake my hand too?
I would love to shake your hand. I reach out and shake. I don't give as like strong of a handshake.
I don't know. He'll just limply lay his hand in theirs.
Well, if everyone's...
Oh.
Would you like a butterscotch candy?
I want one.
Amy
Sure,
kinda
hold on.
turns-
Let me get it for
Oh
you.
shit! Are those like for takes?
Yes, I have
Oh
several.
hell yeah! Fuck it up.
Hold on, let me find you a good
Oh,
one.
please, please, please.
Let me find a good one here.
Implying there's bad ones.
Oh no.
This one looks fairly fresh.
Oh, you guys been reading the tavern chat?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no,
Enjoy your
it's fine.
butterscotch.
Amy just pops into his mouth.
They're
Bridget would be
wonderful.
reading the tavern chat.
Oh, pretty good.
It's pretty
Well, if
Oh,
everyone
good.
else is shaking hands, Zeke gets up and he walks over and offers Bridget a hand for a shake.
I grab his hand and shake it.
It's like egg salad. It's like the weakest handshake you've ever had. Ezekiel, I'm sorry, I burned my hand recently. It kind of hurts.
Oh,
Ezekiel Redtree, wizard, trainee wizard, I guess.
nothing wrong with being a trainee.
I guess not. Thank you.
So I shake his hand.
Uh,
Later.
Brighid, I'd like you to give me a perception check really quick. For the hell of it. Alright. There's a lot of like
You
excitement
can
going
see where
around.
my stats are.
Yeah. There's a lot of excitement and new faces going around, but one thing that you've noticed, because it's very hard not to notice, the short little halfling woman with like her long braid down her shoulder sitting next to this massive white wolf has not stopped glaring at you since you entered. Just giving you the stink eye, just sitting there, arms crossed. Just
So I like look over and I'm like, "Hi, I haven't introduced to you yet."
yeah, Amy, why don't you introduce me? You know, and Amy's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, Brighid, this is my girlfriend, Selena, Brighid, Selena, and Selena just kind of gives you a nod.
I lean way down to Snaxx, like way down, and I go, I think she's jealous.
Yes.
So I just say like, "It's so good to meet you."
Yeah, it's awesome, super cool. Welcome to the guild and all that. Yeah, so you're like, you've got some experience already, right?
Yeah, I'm around.
Yeah. You ever killed like a dragon?
No,
No.
not
Okay.
that kind of experience.
All right.
Have you?
And she like reaches back and like pulls out a necklace and pulls out like this like silver chain that she keeps around her neck, and it has like 6 different color dragon scales kind of embedded into the necklace, and she just kind of like,
I think that means
Hello.
yes.
I'm like, "That's so cool. You're clearly so awesome."
I'm happy someone appreciates it around here. And Smith kind of like slaps her in the knee, kind of like from across the table, and goes, Selena, you're being rude to our new guest. And Selena's just like, yeah, whatever. Sorry. Okay. Well, sorry. Welcome to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. I'm Selena. If you need anything, please let me know. I'm at your service. Blah, blah, blah.
I think the
Thank
necklace
you.
is cool.
I agree.
Snaxx
It's
is
very cool.
Snaxx is a little bothered by the talk of dragon killing and is probably ever so slightly going behind Zeke's legs at this point.
Hey there, buddy.
Shh.
Oh, yeah. Mum's the word.
So Amy sort of like goes and sits next to Smith across from Selena, and kind of like picks up the cards that were left on the table and goes, Brighid, come here, everybody, anybody, take a seat, and kind of like pats the seat next to him.
I walk over,
All
sit
right.
down.
All right, and Selena just kind of glares at him for a minute, and then just looks at her cards and occasionally like peeks up. And you can see she's very salty. She's upset, but she's playing along. It's about this moment when the doors swing wide open, and the lovable yet goofy bird brain Laylanna comes flying into the room, papers scrambling behind her. Her sort of plague doctor beak of a mask kind of like slightly askew. And she kind of like runs and almost crashes into the table and like straightens out her mask and just kind of goes, guys, everyone, hey, guys, I think I found another one. I think there's another one in Kadoria. I have to go. This is really important. And immediately you see Smith, Amnesty, and Selena all just... And
Hi!
Hey! Oh, you're new. Hi, I'm Laylanna. Okay, I gotta, yeah,
Do you need help?
Where are you going?
Okay, so I think there's, I had a dream, and there's an old bar, and in the basement, there was a door. Yeah, okay, so we gotta go. Who's coming? Okay, you're new. Why don't you come with me? Why don't you get your feet wet? Introduce yourself. What was your name again?
Can't tell who you're talking to because 2 people are new.
Both of you.
Oh, okay.
She's just like talking to the room.
The room. Okay.
I think that maybe you're feeling this way because she's also a large woman, and you're feeling jealous. Thinking about the previous
I
and maybe you feel out of place. Oh, hello.
Hi. So I'm Laylanna. If no one's met me before, I kind of do
I've
stuff
seen you
here.
around, but yeah.
Sorry, I've been really busy working on stuff. My research is really important, and I think I have another message that I have to pick up. But and you see Smith just kind of like stand up and like slowly go to like walk towards and be like, Laylanna, it's been over a decade. Please just give this up already. And he like walks over to like comfort her, and she kind of like spins away and just goes, no, guys, I'm really serious. I think this time it's going to be good. I promise. There's not going to be all sorts of evil shit. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to find whatever he's left for me, and it's going to be great. Who wants to come? Anybody?
I mean,
I definitely need to go.
mean,
Of course.
last
See?
week I went to a place that was supposed to not be full of evil shit, and that didn't go so good.
And at this point, like Amy and Selena just kind of go, okay, guys, yeah, Laylanna, why don't you get your shit ready and we'll send some people with you, I guess. And Laylanna's like, okay, excellent, great. And she like spins back and like sprints up the stairs and is like gone in a flash. And
She's chipper.
Smith just kind of like smiles and goes, yeah, she's pretty wonderful. And Selena just kind of goes, Smith, it's been like freaking over a decade since we've seen you guys. Now you come back here. She's still on about this shit. And Amy goes, yeah, I mean, I thought we'd but and Smith just kind of, yeah, maybe once or twice a year she has these dreams and is still convinced that there's, you know, someone out there trying to contact her and she needs to go and investigate, and I don't quite have the heart to really break it to her, but as long as she's not in any real danger, I suppose there's no harm in her exploring these curiosities. But I mean, we all remember some of the times she went through these doors, and Amy and Selena just kind of
What happened? Is it like a vampire or something?
Smith
Some
just
kind of dream beast?
Smith kind of turns to you and goes,
Dream beast.
I don't
those
know.
things, dream beasts.
I don't know, maybe.
how do
God.
I Laylanna has been very in tune with researching diseases and magical sicknesses of a strange variety for most of her adult life, as long as I've known her.
That's a wonderful field.
And yes, and she's very, very gifted in the healing arts.
Oh.
However,
a
there
cleric
was
as
an incident back in our old adventuring days when we were all young and spry, and Laylanna's got some sort of tie or connection to this strange realm. It has many names, although I think it's most commonly referred to as the Shadowfell. And Selena goes, "Yep, it's the place." And Amy kind of goes, "Yeah, it's not very fun there. I gotta say, it definitely kind of sucks the life out of you in more ways than one."
I would
Zeke
love to
shivers.
research this place.
Smith kind of goes, "You see, Laylanna lost her father at a very young age, and her father was sort of the pioneer into this research of these plagues. And it was his belief that they stemmed from the Shadowfell. And something keeps calling her back to this place. I'm not sure exactly what it is she expects to find, but she's hell-bent on uncovering these answers. And
Well, maybe she's looking for her father because she lost him there.
perhaps it's... Laylanna's always been a little difficult to read, I suppose, is a nice way of putting it. And you see, like, Amy and Selena kind of snicker. Yeah, she's an airhead. And Smith kind of, like, gives him a stern look and they shut up for a second. But, this is important to her. And a lot to me if you guys humored her and accompanied her and kept her safe. I've no idea what to expect. Sometimes these are simply wild goose chases. Sometimes they're actually meaningful. But I'm sure Laylanna would appreciate it too."
Of course.
I think that if the events of the last week have taught us anything, it's that closure is important and anything we can do to help.
And
Zeke-
more importantly, do we get to eat the goose if we catch it?
Oh, that was simply an allegory. There's not actually a goose to be chased. There's simply it simply meant it's a wild and crazy.
Okay.
When we get back, we could get you one and we could cook it.
Oh, that'd be great. Can we do that?
Yeah, I mean, I
Let's do
can
it.
expect we're in the mood for goose. I can make that happen tonight.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I don't think I've ever actually had a goose
Zeke
before.
is like nodding somberly at what Ciarenne says, and then the moment Snaxx says this about the goose thing, he just looks down like, like, come on, man.
Amy kind of just puts a hand up. Listen, Smith. You know I would go with her, but the last time I was there, you know what that place does to you, and it's. And Selena kind of goes like, "Yeah, Smith, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tired of that shit. We've been comfy here, and that place just is such a drag." And Smith goes, "No, honestly, I understand too, and I think this will be good. I hope that gain some insight into the kind of person that Laylanna is, and perhaps have a small adventure of your own, and Laylanna can perhaps get some sort of fulfillment out of this as well, I hope. But just do beware that extended exposure in this Ender realm, this Shadowfell, is not good for one's mental health. I advise you to make your trip here as succinct and short as possible."
Well,
Okay.
being cooped up in my room this past week hasn't been good for that either, so might as well stretch my legs a bit.
Was Laylanna exposed to this for prolonged periods of time?
Smith kind of shares a look with Selena and Amnesty, and all down there for some time, and it affected us all in different ways. But I will say that returning back to normalcy does tend to, over time, cure or remove those effects. But
It's
it is
wonderful that knowledge.
very well. And you hear just kind of like the sudden distant footsteps getting closer, just coming running down the hallway, down the stairs, and it's Laylanna just carrying like a bundle of different scrolls and bags and potions and kind of like spilling it out. And she goes, all right, and she straightens the mask out again. "Okay, I'm ready to go. Who's running? Everybody? Anybody? Do I have volunteers?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and she just kind of...
I will be going.
Perfect. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. The little guy there, Snaxx. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
5 and
Yeah.
Did you want to come too? You there, the quiet one, pretty.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, excellent, perfect. Okay, I'm ready to go. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, Zeke straps his spellbook to his waist, as I'll ever be.
And Laylanna just says, "Perfect," and sprints out the door.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Zeke pulls the Emerald of Andrathraxis out of his pocket for a moment, just kind of clenches it really tight in his fist and shakes it, and then pockets it and walks strong-backed out the door with everyone else.
You see, Selena, as you kind of pull that out, definitely gives it a look. I'm like, an oh fuck look.
Yeah. Zeke definitely doesn't notice. He's way too in his own head when that's happening.
So Laylanna has just sprinted out the door.
And I'm like running
Yeah.
right after her.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all quickly gather your things and run out right into the open square in the center of Kadoria, sort of the heart of the city, known as beautiful, expansive square with what looks like to be almost like a cathedral, sort of on the eastern border, sort of running parallel to Melora's Way that runs north to south. This very large open forum, almost it's a central meeting square for political meetings or large functions within the city. Centered in the center, like focused in the center, massive, probably like 70-foot diameter large fountain, almost like very Venetian style with these like water. And at 2 p.m, the city is bustling. There are street performers, there are large crowds gathered, merchants sort of barking their various wares in the middle of the city, and it is crowded. And you sort of look, and Laylanna's gone. I need everybody to make a perception check to see if you can spot her in the crowd.
Oh, Lord.
Oh dear. Oh.
Would passives come in play here, or are you? I have to actively.
This is sort of an active search, but I will keep your passive in mind.
Make note, my skill checks should all be 1 higher than they are because of the emerald.
Can fix that for you.
Okay.
Actually, if you go into your settings, or if you go into like next to spells, there's a little cog there, and you scroll down, you can add 1 all the way down there.
Oh.
Yep.
How do I do that? Just type it in on every single one?
Yeah, that's the only way to really do it. Okay. So you guys are scouting, and it's actually Brighid and Lip that both kind of simultaneously kind of point and, oh, there she is, and you can see sort of in a lot of the bright sort of summer light airy clothing that the denizens of Kadoria are wearing. There's this like one sort of sinister black blob, or more of a flash or a blur that seems to be weaving its way through the crowd. You can almost see that large beak kind of tilted upward. It's kind of like a shark fin through the crowd. And you're able to spot that and follow after her.
Yeah.
Pushing your way, making your way through the crowds, all different sorts of races and ages and backgrounds of people, sort of this melting pot of the free city of Kadoria. But making your way through the crowd, eventually you find your way going north on Melora's Way, and then turning west onto Arathis Avenue. And I don't think any of you were in that mission, but there was a mission that was on Arathis Avenue. But anyway. And there you can see, just turning the corner is Laylanna, just kind of like full like power walking speed, just right around the corner.
Just hustle after her.
Yeah. Keep going.
You can go.
Hustle after her. North, further towards the northern gate of the city. And you guys are just kind of like tailing her as she just weaves her way through the city, like walking with purpose. And eventually she ends up at this sort of ramshackle, sort of 1-story wide establishment with a large wooden sign with just like a red X, almost like a condemned building painted on the sign, with the words "Don't go in" underneath. And you guys recognize that.
Hey.
You have been here before.
This is the rat place! Yeah, they had a bunch of rats in the basement. I probably shouldn't tell you that. I bet the health inspectors would be really pissed. But we took care of it.
Oh, there's no rats now.
Well, I mean, there might be more.
I already ate anyway. It's okay.
It doesn't look like any health inspectors are coming here anytime soon.
That's a very, very good point.
And you see like the short, stocky dwarven individual walking out of the Don't Go In right as Laylanna walks in, and they almost like collide, and Laylanna almost like stumbles and shoves him out of the way, and the dwarf actually falls off the stairs and goes, "Hey, lady!" And Laylanna just ignores him and darts right in the door, kind of like swinging on the hinges, flapping in and open. And the dwarf just kind of like lays there in the mud, just kind of like scratching his head, confused.
So I walk over and I make sure he's okay.
He's more offended than hurt.
Yeah. Like, sorry about that.
He kind of just like, tell that crazy bastard, watch her step. Kind of like goes about his business.
We'll tell her, but more politely, sir.
Much more good. And I like
More effective thing would be to tell her to be more aware of people rather than watching where her foot placement is.
That's a really good point.
Lip, how have you kept up with us?
I just got here. I'm actually really tired. I seen it all from afar. I was down the road.
I'm seriously impressed.
Just kidding. If this gets any more strenuous, I'm actually going to have to take a nap.
We should probably go inside before Laylanna like knocks over every living person in there.
Oh, jeez.
See, I like run in. I'm trying to find her.
I'll follow
You
her.
walk in,
right up.
and the whole bar is just kind of like turned and looking shell shocked, and they kind of like turn to look at you, and you recognize the young human, like mid-20s bartender behind the bar with like the long blonde hair that you remember is Sabrina, the one who contacted you about the rats. She's kind of like standing there with like a cloth and a mug, and just kind of is you guys with. She kind of like points towards the door that led down to the basement.
Well, we're definitely not here to kill more rats.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I just go, okay, so there, and I just start like heading there.
Yeah.
She
wherever
kind of
she is.
shrugs and just. At that, people sort of seem to go back to their normal business. Like there's that like low murmur that kind of erupts, and again, people resume their conversations. You hear like the clinking of tankards and like forks and knives. The Don't Go In is not a very classy or esteemed place, and the stench of like stale ale and like piss just kind of like overwhelms you, and like body odor, and it's just like this really divey, shitty bar.
Fun afternoon.
Yeah, people just. There's people in there that like spend all day, every day in there that basically claimed their stool at the bar and like only leave to like.
Y'all know those places.
Yeah.
When we walk in, Ciarenne smells the urine and stink and takes a like suspicious sniff at Lip. Just like
It wasn't me this time.
Corinne, why malicious me?
So yeah, Sabrina just kind of like gives you a nod and like I don't fucking know, towards the door that leads down to the basement.
Yeah, let's go.
I just burst right down. Like I'm like saying like, oh sorry, as like I'm running, like, apologizing for her, but I'm also like really bolting after her.
Bridget, I've been here before. The basement is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you help an old man down the stairs, Zeke?
It's a great workout.
Yes, of course, sir. I take Lip's arm. We'll do them one at a time, and we'll count it off.
One. Whatever happened to that vestigial eye that you promised me?
Oh, do you still want it? It's back at the inn. I can get it for you after this.
Maybe when we return.
Oh, yes, of course.
That is, if the little one didn't eat it.
All right, and now here comes step 2. Here's 3. You're good. We're good.
I like stopped.
So those
I
of you
like stopped and I'm like waiting. Like, are you guys coming? Like,
Jax
okay,
is stuck behind them, just
Okay,
like
I'll like catch anybody that falls.
Don't
just
worry.
so antsy to get down these stairs, stuck behind an old man.
Time moves like an arrow.
It sure does. Oh God.
So, eventually, after a precarious battle with the stairs, the party makes it to the basement of the Don't Go In.
All right.
And a familiar assortment of kegs and of various foodstuffs are here. However, actually, I think it's only Zeke that's been here before.
Yeah.
Zeke, looking around, it looks very much the same as you remember it. However, on the far wall is a door that looks extremely out of place. It's very large, and it kind of gives off this like glow light to it.
Okay.
It doesn't really match the furniture, the aesthetic, or the architecture of any of the surrounding rooms or doors.
And Laylanna's gone.
Laylanna is nowhere to be seen. However, this door appears to be out of some sort of like white wood, and etched into the front in this sort of magical rune is these strange words. Does anyone in the party read Celestial?
No. Nope. Of course he does.
I know about 15 different languages.
Wow.
Now I know this might surprise you all, but that door looks very suspicious. Also, they cleaned up all the rat corpses, which frankly, given the state of this place, I'm kind of surprised.
Well, that's good. You can't leave that.
For the next 3 weeks. Come on.
I know what that scripture says above that door, if you'd like to know.
I would love to.
Yes.
Well, hold on, let me get a little closer.
As you approach and examine the door in Celestial, it says, the end.
The end?
It says, the end, and then it says, follow me, little bird.
Oh, it's not returning to us, it's a...
Well, that's a relief.
It's okay.
Still, Laylanna probably went through there, yeah?
Yeah, it says, follow me, whittle bird.
Huh.
At the end.
I have to know what that's referring to.
I don't.
I know lots of species of birds, but I've never heard of a whittle bird.
A little bird.
Oh, little bird. I'm sorry, that was a smart. Let me get that right there. Oh, yeah.
It's those old Celestial roots, and it's a very like ancient dialect, and you kind of like brush over the dust off. And oh yeah.
So I have a proposal when we go through the door. I propose that we use the buddy system. Everybody pick a buddy and stick to your buddy
That's a great idea.
for safety. Now I know we have an odd number of people, so somebody's just gonna have two buddies, I guess.
Snaxx immediately runs over to Ciarenne. You'll keep me safe, right?
Ciarenne just nods and like has her eyes like wide open, like as long as I don't get stuck with lips. Like I don't want to help him down the stairs.
Zeke feels a precarious hand on his shoulder. Like, hey.
All right, so we're buddies now.
I've felt that we've always been friends. The strong connection I've felt.
Cool.
So I walk up the door. Like, are we ready? Are we going in?
Who's your buddy, Brighid?
I'm everybody's buddy.
Yeah, all right.
All right. And you guys step through. I will move you to the first map. Immediately upon stepping through, you find a dramatic change in temperature. And it is dark. For some of you, it's very dark. And you can actually feel there's like somewhat of a breeze coming through, like an actual chill wind. And looking around, you can hear your footsteps go from sort of that like the floorboards of the basement that don't go in, sort of slowly morph into like the slow pitter patters of cold stone and like the crunch of freshly fallen snow on the ground beneath your feet.
It got cold.
That's unexpected.
Is the door still behind us?
You look back and the door is gone.
Okay.
What the heck?
There's
Oh,
just
I
sort of like
expected
a
this to
smooth.
happen.
There's sort of a smooth stone surface and like this rocky, almost like a cliff face, directly behind you.
Huh.
Those
Very
are you can
interesting.
see more than sort of like just in front of your face. You notice that there's like a tree growing out of the ground to your left here, and it is very cold.
Zeke will light up a torch,
Okay, taking this
just to
one.
shed some light for everyone.
Okay.
I don't like this. I'm more accustomed to warmer things. This is very unpleasant.
All right. So, oh, Zeke should be able to. Why can't Lip see? Fix that. Vision. There you go. You have vision now. So Lip, you should be able to see a small circle on your screen now. Dynamic lighting.
I see.
Dynamic lighting.
All right. As you sort of light and look around, there's just this endless sort of tundra in front of you with this like slight snow, like almost like a fog, and like not quite a blizzard, but like that sort of snow where it's like it very much hinders your. It's slightly beautiful, but very eerie, and it's just this cold, howling, ominous wind that comes through.
Laylanna! I shout out into the wind.
Lip, you sort of are looking around with the fresh torchlight, and as your eyes kind of adjust, there's a set of footprints in the snow in front of you that go maybe about 20 feet or so, sort of in like this direction, before they just sort of stop. And you're not sure if they just abruptly stop or if they sort of fade because the snow kind of turns into more like a hard ice there. In this strange place. I need everyone to make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Bricks!
Oh,
All right.
no, Snaxx.
Okay.
That's a winner.
Everyone saves except for Lip and Lucky.
Really?
And it's a DC 10.
Cool.
There's something about this place that really doesn't feel right. And you guys, for the next 24 hours, Lip and Snaxx gain the following flaw.
Oh shit.
He's loving these flaws.
Oh my.
So Lucky and Lip, the following flaw that sort of, it's more of a role playing thing, but it says, nothing I do will ever matter. I cannot make a difference.
Oh my god. Man, I'm glad Zeke didn't fail that roll.
Oh god. Oh, that would have been trash.
So, she didn't call back, so we should probably.
It's not even so much more. It's not so much of a. It's not like a light switch. It's more of the slow, gradual drain that kind of like eats and erodes away at you.
I play D&D to get away from things that I feel in real life.
Oh. Oh.
Too real.
Oh, are you looking for Laylanna?
Yes, I mean I called out to her. She didn't call
I mean,
back.
It doesn't really matter, I guess, but there's her foot tracks.
Old man.
Just saying, I seen it, but I don't know if it really. At this point, who knows? It's so cold.
She might
Her
be
footprints
just,
are right there.
but they stopped, so she might just be gone now.
Probably, yeah. It's probably worth trying.
We gotta check. Come on.
Yeah, Bridget's right. Let's check.
As you begin to check,
I guess.
Lip, you hear something in the distance, and you hear that sort of like crunch, crunch, crunch of footsteps coming in the snow, and they're approaching fast. And whatever
That you
Ready,
Laylanna?
it sounds angry, and it sounds like you hear all of you kind of hear this low sort of that's like horrible, like snarling growl.
Here it comes.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
Everybody
Right.
stick to your buddies.
what's the point?
I don't think it's Laylanna.
Oh crap! I forgot to.
God
Click
damn it, I
myself.
did too.
I always do that too.
First roll every time.
Yeah.
Ciarenne, what'd you get?
18.
18.
Oh
Ooh,
jeez,
nice roll.
Nice. And then who else forgot?
I
Snaxx?
got an 8.
Oh, nice.
Oof, that initiative for Lip is on brand.
I'm old.
Oh jeez, I didn't.
Good stuff.
Perfect.
Ooh, nat 20 for them.
Cool.
Cool.
All
Great.
right.
Love
so,
it.
let me get my character sheets in line here, my stat blocks. Beautiful. Okay. So, you guys stand there, just the flickering torchlight providing just a little bit of ambient light here, but for most of you, there's nothing but darkness outside as you see hurling towards you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Just peeking into the light is this hideous, sort of vaguely gray-skinned humanoid-looking creature just barreling towards you on all fours, these long claws just digging into the ice and snow as it comes towards you. Its jaw almost unhinged and these gnarled teeth and blackened gums kind of there. Black eyes almost like a shark's, and this long tongue that's almost just sort of like lolling and wagging as it's running. He's going to dash there. This one's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Going to come and kind of curls up around a tree and glares at you.
Don't like that.
All right, so that is their turn.
Be ready, everyone.
All right, Ciarenne, you are up. And Brighid, you are on deck.
Okay. Sorry, didn't have a lot of time to think.
No worries. Yeah, it's a brand new situation. Take your time.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna move Lucky over 1 because he would have been holding
That's true. That's
her
fair.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Can
guys
I
are-
just hold my action for a turn?
Sure. So you're kind of just at the ready.
Yeah, or well, can I Bardic Inspirations?
That's a bonus action, so you can inspire somebody.
Yeah, so I'll cast bonus action on Snaxx.
All right. So you inspire Snaxx. Snaxx, I'm going to give you the purple. So you have a D6 you can add to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
And I'm just gonna be like, Snaxx, I'm so glad you're here. Great.
Thank you, but you should have given that to someone that can actually accomplish something.
All right. So you're kind of at the ready, maybe like drawing the rapier, kind of at the ready.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to give you the red just to remind you and to remind me that you have a held action.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Brighid, you're up. Ezekiel, you're on deck.
I am gonna go.
Do you not have vision, Brighid?
I do.
You
She
do?
should have dark vision 60, yeah. She's a half elf.
For some reason, I can't see from your perspective, but
Oh, that's weird. I can see.
there we go. Okay.
So I'm gonna go here. As I pass, I'm gonna be like, "We're fine, everybody. We've all got this." And I am going to.
She's optimistic.
Trying to figure out. I've never played Paladin before. I haven't. It's a lot. I don't know. I am going to make the. I'm gonna hold an attack.
Okay. What does Brighid use for a weapon?
What is it called? Why can't I think of what my weapon is
You have
called?
2.
I have a flail.
Okay.
And
So you
Yeah, good choice.
shield and the flail just kind of like have it sitting out the way, waiting for this thing to
Yeah.
get closer. Okay, cool.
underutilized weapon.
Not historically accurate, but really cool.
It's great.
All right.
I'd love Pelins with flails. That's the way to go. Come on.
Good
Hell
stuff.
All right, Ezekiel, you are up.
All right, so I originally had my eyes on that same creature there, but seeing Brighid like approach it and yell this like kind of spirited bolster to all of us, I feel like she's got that under control. So instead, I lock eyes with this other one that's on the way periphery here, and I start to cast a spell like the firebolt that I usually do, but I just kind of let it loose a little bit, and I can feel it singeing my fingers. And instead of that little blast of flame that Zeke usually does, a massive appears and just slams into that creature as I cast Flaming Sphere.
Hell yeah.
It is not a perfect sphere, however. Zeke could only really get it to be egg-shaped.
All right.
But he's doing his best.
I'm going to give you this moon because that's what I grabbed.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to bump that right into that guy where he is.
You should be able to move that moon wherever.
Okay, just going to put it right there between me and him.
Okay, so you just summon the orb and slam it into him. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
DC 13.
All right, that's an 11, so he fails.
All right, so that deals. I think I have a little thing on my sheet for the damage. 2d6 fire.
Yep.
Which, no. Yes, I'm casting it level 2.
Ooh, max damage.
Nice.
12 points of fire damage. You hear this, and he sort of like gets wounded by it as the orb impacts, but he seems undeterred.
I got this one covered. I think I got this one covered.
Good job, Zeke.
Anything else? Any movement or bonus? Oh, I guess that was your action and bonus to ram it.
Yes. So actually, I will, though, move in front of Lip.
Okay, cool. All right, Snaxx, you're up.
All right. Let me. All right. Snaxx is going to move right over there. Does that give me a good view of the buddy boy down there?
Yeah, you got a clear shot on him.
Cool. Then wanting to try something slightly new, Snaxx is going to take his Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
That out and give that a nice little toss at that guy.
All right, go for it.
See, clicking something I haven't clicked before.
All right.
Hey,
So, 17 hits. The target is grappled and restrained, so he's all netted up. As the net just kind of, almost like a boa, kind of wraps up, and you see him like snarling and trying to pull at it, and you see sort of that like icy like crystals start to form around him. Nice.
and yeah, that'll be my turn. Snaxx
Okay.
will stay there.
Cool. All right. You hear smaller sort of snarls and footprints coming as more enemies join the fray.
Oh, jeez.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Big oof.
30, 35, 40.
Oh my god, stop!
Yeah, right up.
I don't like it.
He's going to dash right up here.
We're in a horror movie.
Seriously?
Right now.
Yeah.
Stephen King's Dreamcatcher.
He can get right about there. And oh, there's one more. Okay.
I don't like these little
Yeah, you
guys.
can just forget that he was there. You can forget the poor
I
thing.
was trying to
Um,
stay away from the
These
danger.
small little creatures, they almost look like little, like, they're very, very hideous and wretched. Like these small organic blobs of muscle and tissue that are just have two tiny little legs. They're these little bipedal creatures that just haul ass through the snow.
Aw.
And most of their torso is just one giant open maw with rows and rows of what look like serrated, almost shark's teeth. And they don't even seem to have any sort of sapience to them or any intelligence. They just run and tear things to shreds. So that is their action, to just dash and haul ass towards you.
We can keep one after this is all done.
All right, Lip, you are up.
All right, Lip is going to walk over here in front of this thing And
Okay.
he leans down, he looks at it, and he goes, I don't think I've ever seen one of these creatures before. And he pulls out his book and he starts to write in it. And I wanted to see if I could know anything about these creatures.
Okay.
Skill check.
Make me.
Oh, I guess.
I will say either a history check or a religion check. Your choice. All right.
Oh,
What are you doing, sir?
modifier too.
I know. Look at the modifier to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
So you're not super sure. It looks to be some sort of monstrosity or some sort of aberration or something. It definitely looks hostile. It definitely looks angry. You can tell, I'll say with an 8, based off of its anatomy and just sort of the way it's structured, it's probably used to being in the dark.
Okay. And that was my action, right?
Yeah, I'll say to like try to analyze something that extensively, it'll be an action.
I feel like we're the upside down.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
That's
I
what
use
this makes me think of.
And Lip, after he gets done writing the physical and anatomical mechanics of this creature, he goes, In nomine Patri and Spiritus Filitus Sancti. And he casts a spell on himself.
All right, what spell?
I'm going to cast Sanctuary.
Ooh, very nice. All right,
Do you
so
need me to throw
I
that
will
up?
give you that guy right there. If you want, for the chat, if you want to throw up Sanctuary, that's cool.
And I end my turn.
All
Actually,
right.
I'm going to position myself a little bit further around it. And then
Okay.
end my turn as I walk around.
Yeah, kind of like walking around, studying it, taking notes.
Oh, yeah! The buddy system!
All right.
Guys, what happened to our buddy system? Sanctuary.
All
Does it
right.
really matter? I don't know anything anyway. I'm a failure in life.
Down around. This one is going to just jump up and over the flaming sphere. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, sorry. He can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to stay right there.
Can I use my held action before you go too crazy?
Absolutely. What do you want to do?
I just kind of run up with my rapier and hit the one that's close.
So unfortunately, you can't move as part of your held action, but you could like. Cast
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Or if you have a ranged weapon.
Yeah,
Potentially.
if you have like a crossbow or something.
I
you
keep
can fire
forgetting
stuff.
to buy one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just cast Vicious Mockery on this little guy.
On the little guy? Okay. He's got to make a wisdom saving throw. He actually succeeds. Doesn't seem to. Maybe he doesn't understand, but he's not paying any mind. All right. So this guy is going to rush up, and he's going to actually just dash up to you.
Ooh.
This is strange. So at the start of his turn from Netflix and Chill, he's going to take 1d10 cold damage. So, Lucky, if you want to roll 1d10 for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, 8
Oh.
cold damage.
Nice.
Nice.
He is going to attempt to escape the grapple. So he's going to make a dexterity check to try and escape. That's a 20, and so he just tears the net off, and that's his
Jeez.
full action.
Ah.
However, he uses his action to tear the net off, and then starts running towards you.
Yep.
Brighid, if you want to use your held action, you can.
Yep.
Smack that guy.
All right, so a 12 just hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
11 points of bludgeoning. Yeah, very
God
nice.
damn, jeez.
Look at that. Look at that, paladin. So that's 2. This third one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to dash up right there. All right. That's Brighid's held action. That's Ciarenne's held action. All of their turns. Ciarenne, you're up.
I guess I'm just gonna move forward and attack this with my rapier.
8 is going to miss, unfortunately. As you go and swing, it kind of sees you. Like, it got clocked by the flail, and so it's definitely a lot less worker-like in its stance, and it kind of like is now sizing you up. And as you come in like with a stabbing motion, it kind of like ducks underneath it, growls at kind of slurping, and now it's kind of eyeballing you, trying to discern which target looks a little more tasty. Such your action, you still have a movement and bonus.
I'll hold. Or I'll pass on that.
Okay, sounds good. Brighid, you are up.
Okay, so I am going to yell, "Come on, guys, we've got this!" And I just hit the real gross guy standing in front of me.
I'm actually over here.
To like do a smite. I feel like I want to do a smite.
Keep in mind that you only get your spells back on a long rest. So those 3 that you have are precious.
Okay, I'm gonna not use that then. I'll wait. I'm not
do whatever-
I'm
you do
actually
whatever
really
you
not used
want.
to long rest.
Yeah, you do whatever you want, but just remember.
Oh, a 9 misses. Yeah, it seems this one seems a little wily. He kind of like dodges the poke, ducks under the flail. These things are quick. So
No, I'm gonna wait.
alrighty. Ezekiel, you're up. Snaxx, you're on deck.
Let's see.
You got this thing that just barreled towards you.
Yeah, he's right up in there.
Got a couple things right up in there.
So I am going to, for my bonus action, first and foremost,
Yep.
I will pull the flaming sphere as it kind of rolls awkwardly, and I will yank it into this little guy over here.
Okay, he's going to make a dex save.
Yep.
It's a 10, so he fails.
Nice. Let me just get the damage on that.
6 points of damage, not bad.
So 6 points there.
Okay.
And then this guy who's like right up in my face, I kind of mutter to myself, I didn't think this would happen so quick. And then I crack my hand and electricity pulses across it. And I just go, this one's for Edith. And I cast Shocking Grasp.
This better be a crit, or roll 20's stupid.
I know, if this misses, I'm gonna be so mad. Let's see. God, I got it on my list here.
Hey, that's just...
Yes! I'm so happy. So that is... Oh, where's my damage?
Just click on the word shocking grasp.
Oh, yep, I forgot. I'm being silly. Nice.
5 points of lightning damage. All right, he kind of like gets shocked and seizes a little bit. He no longer has a reaction.
Yes, and since he can no longer take a reaction, I am going to take a chance.
Okay.
And move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to try to move over here, kind of between everything.
Okay.
To kind of survey the battlefield.
The little guy is going to attempt to bite you as a reaction.
Okay.
That's a 21.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. So you don't take any damage.
Oh.
But it latches onto you.
Ah! Oh, this is way
worse! With you, yeah.
You're getting shocking grass next, you little bastard!
Alright. Alrighty. So that's your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, Snaxx, you're up.
Couldn't even keep that thing netted. What good am I? This is pointless. I'm gonna hug onto Brighid's leg and just, I can't do this, and use grovel, cower, and beg.
Alright.
As my action.
Until the end of your next turn, your allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you. Very cool.
It's a lot of guys right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it covers a few of them. I can't even do anything. I'm hopeless. And that's my whole turn.
All right.
Grabbing onto Brighid's leg.
At the start of the wretched turn, one is attached to you, Ezekiel.
They're called the wretched?
Of course they are.
Sorry, what's he doing to me?
So he's attached to you, and he's starting to try to eat you. 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ow!
Ow!
All right.
This little bastard right in front of you, Snaxx, is going to try to latch onto you. That's a 22 to hit on you.
Oh, shit!
That's some high rollers.
So he latches onto Snaxx.
God damn it!
This one's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Also going to try to latch onto Snaxx. That is a 12 to hit. I believe that misses Snaxx.
Yep. That.
All right, this one's going to try to latch onto Brighid. It's a 9 to hit.
No.
No way.
No way.
No way, Jose.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
And this one's being a little wily, so he's going to dodge. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Alrighty, bottom of the round. Lip, you're up.
Lip is gonna take a stroll, looking around this guy. He's just gonna lean in and he's gonna examine it for any weak spots, and he's gonna use the help action. Well, actually, I take that back because he's already using Snaxx, Gravel Crowler, and Beg. I will do that to this one then.
Okay.
I would like to use the help action against this one as I stand in front of it in my little notepad, and I'm marking down all of its anatomical features, and I'm like,
Okay.
it looks like it has a very low range of motion in its left arm if you want to attack it underneath it, right over here.
That's really cool. I like the flavor of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next attack against the ghoul, because Lip is helping, has advantage.
In my turn.
All right, very cool. Top of the round. It's now these things' turn.
Yay.
This guy right here, the wily one in between Ciarenne and Brighid, is going to attack Brighid because you whacked it upside the face and it's pissed.
Yeah.
So it's going to attempt to claw you. Just lashes out with these long, overgrown, gnarly, filthy fingernails. That is an 18 to hit.
No.
That misses. Oh,
Yeah.
damn, Paladin tanky now.
Yeah.
Because you have the defensive fighting style, right?
Yep.
That bumps up to the
Nice.
19. Fuck yeah, okay.
My dogs are providing sound effects.
I was wondering who had the little doggy.
All right. This one's going to attack Snaxx
Ah, shit.
in the middle there. He's also going to go for a claw. That's a 17 to hit against Snaxx.
That does not hit.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
Did you buy the plus?
Before that, 19.
Damn. Tanky fucking party. Okay.
Spider.
And then this one over here, see the like old frail man studying it, and he's going to snarl and he's going to attempt an attack, but first he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
My DC is 13.
All right, that's a 9. So he kind of looks at you, and like you see his tongue kind of, like waggling. He's kind of looking around, and he's going to just kind of like circle you and kind of like sidestep a little bit, almost studying you like you're studying him, but not making any aggressive action. Alrighty, that is their turn. Ciarenne, you are up.
That is the power of Saloon.
I guess I'm gonna just try to attack this guy again.
Alrighty, little poke action.
Not
A
very
12
good.
will hit, and actually that's enough to get the kill.
Sweet.
Yeah.
As it lashes out towards Brighid, you like instinctually just kind of like poke it, like not even going for any sort of form or finesse, just stab it through the back of the neck, and you see it kind of just go limp and fall at Brigid's feet. That's one
worked.
kill for Ciarenne. Very nice. Any movement or bonus?
Yeah, I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Zeke. Oh, can I reach that far?
It's 30 feet. So I believe,
Okay.
yep, you're in range. So Zeke, you have a little purple thing. Very cool.
Thanks, Ciarenne.
Nice.
Sure.
I gotta get this thing off my arm.
Good luck with that.
All right, all set?
Yep.
Cool. All right, very good. You are up.
Okay. So I just say, that was a fantastic kill. And I turn, and so one is attached to Snaxx.
Correct.
Right.
It's like crawling up on his shoulder and like it's almost like a giant tick. It's really disgusting.
I'm not going to deal with that. I feel like I'd be like, oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
If it's like latched onto you, but I am going to. I'm actually going to take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Move here.
All right, that one's gonna make a little bite at you. That's a 13, so he misses.
And
He
I'm going to.
jumps and like tries to bite, but he like hits the metal of like your boot and just kind of like falls.
Falls. And I am going to attack the one right next to Lip.
Oh,
Advantage.
right. You have advantage because he
With
was
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit it right here, young lady.
Perfect.
That's fucking teamwork. All right. This flail like a giant golf swing right as Lip had sort of exposed that weak spot under the left arm. You just cleave it and it just scatters this body almost like an undead zombie, and this thing is just completely
Nice.
nice shot.
You
A
got some
satisfying
guts on
crunch.
my book.
All right,
I'm
excellent,
good.
cool. Ezekiel, you are up.
Okay.
You got one of these little fuckers on you.
This little fucker's on me.
So as
right.
so mechanics, just so you know, as an action, you can just yank it and throw it on the ground. But it's your full action to remove it from you.
Okay. Alternatively, I'm assuming I could just try to like electrocute it on
Oh
me
yeah,
or something.
you can try to kill it.
Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna bonus action to move my sphere again.
Okay.
I'm gonna move it 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's adjacent to that guy and the wretched here
Nice.
as well.
Did you want to try to ram either of them?
I'm gonna ram the ghoul creature.
Okay. So he's gonna make a dex save. That's a 10, so he fails.
I'm loving these bad dex saves.
Hell yeah. These things are both really like high dex monsters too.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
All right, 5 points of fire, a little singe. Cool.
And then I'm assuming since this guy's attached to me, he doesn't get attacks of opportunity on me, right?
One way to find out.
There's one way to find out. So as I run 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, I have my eye on that other one that was moving towards me, and I'm like, oh no. And as I run away, I just like crackle more lightning on my hand, and I can feel it kind of burning my skin because I'm just not good at this yet. And I try and zap this one.
All right, go for it. It's attached to you, so it does move with you.
Okay.
Yep.
So shocking grasp. Nice.
Shot.
And that will be
3 points of lightning damage. Okay. Little static shock, but it's still staying on you.
get off of me! Come on, get off! And that's my whole turn.
All right, very cool. Snaxx, you're up. You got
Jeez.
one of them. You've got one of them on you, and two of them kind of like at your feet.
I don't like this. Oh boy. I'm gonna just take a little stab at the one that's on me. Try to like pop it like it's a little stupid.
Little zit, yeah.
Yep.
Probably won't matter.
13 hits for 6 points. Very nice.
And then I'm gonna use a superiority die,
Ooh.
and even though it's not the best one for this, but I will use goading attack on that one,
Okay.
which I didn't put in as a linkable thing yet because I'm
That's
bad
okay.
at this.
No worries.
But I add the superiority die to the damage, and then it's a wisdom saving throw. And on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me. Not that it's attacking targets other than me. Oh!
It's not attacking any more targets because with that goading strike, you're, come on, you little fucker! You just stab it through the eye, and it is deceased.
Popped it real good. I don't think I'm gonna move at all, though. Not with little hungry boys right near me.
All
yeah,
right.
that'll be my whole turn.
Okay, very nice. At the start of the Wretched's turn, one of them is still attached to Ezekiel. So Ezekiel,
Ugh.
you, my friend, are going to take 3 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah!
All right.
Don't worry about me, everyone, I'm fine!
This is going to wiggle in here. to bite at Lip, but first he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 12, so he fails. So instead of biting Lip, he's going to turn his attention and bite Brighid. So Brighid, that is that's actually not his attack roll. I still have to roll the attack roll. That's a 7 to hit against Brighid, which just, again, they can't just get through the armor. They're like trying to jump and find a spot to cling on, and they can't. This one's going to also try to take the dead one's spot and jump like right at that fresh wound on Snaxx.
Shit.
That's a 9 to hit, so that also misses.
Yeah.
This one's no longer dodging, but is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And going to try to latch onto the...
Oh, no! No!
That's a 6 to hit, so that misses.
Thank God! I batted out of the way with the other one that's stuck to my arm. I'm just like, no!
Alrighty, Lip, you are up.
Oh no!
Right. Lip is gonna see his buddy in trouble over there, and he's gonna go, don't worry, wait a second, I'm on my way. He's gonna move over here.
Whoa, how did you do that?
If you pick up your token with left click and then right click while you move it, it'll show you how far you have moved.
That's some cool
wow! Today I learned. Thank you. Okay.
A cleric of knowledge.
Oh!
That's 2 opportunity attacks against you.
Okay.
So the Wretched is going to attempt to attack you, but first he's got to make a wisdom saving throw, which he fails. But instead of attacking you, he can then redirect his attack, so he's going to attack Brighid with that attack. Which is a natural 1. That misses.
This is working out great.
It's
The
great.
Ghoul is going to do the same thing, so he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. That's a 15, so he is going to get 1 attack through on you before you leave.
And Lip dies.
He's going to go for a claw attack against you, which is also a natural 1. Wow, I'm rolling like garbage tonight.
Oh
It's
boy.
great.
It's revenge from the universe for last
Right?
week.
Yeah.
So you move right over there next to Zeke.
And I look at Zeke and I go, I just want to see. I pull out my book and I
Yeah,
start.
you get a great damn look.
Stay still. Hold on.
So as a note, Flip, you could use your action to pull it off of him, and it would not work.
This is a lot better to watch him struggle.
You're learning a lot more.
It's a lesson you can learn. Wait a minute. If I use my action to pull it off, do I have to roll anything?
Nope, it's just action to fuck it like a
Please
tail.
pull it up.
I'll pull it off Zeke, but I wanna like set it on my notebook and then like I wanna draw it or something, like examine
All
it.
right, cool.
It's like, okay.
Hey, Kelly?
It took a piece
Can
of
you
your
start
skin with it.
Cheetos for me?
Yeah, I noticed.
Do you want it back or can I keep it?
Oh, good. I'll find another way to get it back.
I'll end my turn.
You can type
Why
it
do you
later.
want to keep
All
it?
right.
I don't know.
The Ghoul's turn. The Ghoul is going to, interesting. The Ghoul's gonna sniggle on through here, and
There was traffic. I barely got back.
he's going to attack Brighid with a claw attack. That's a 21 to hit against you.
That does hit.
That'll get
Oh.
through the armor. So that's 7 points of slashing damage. And you are a half elf,
Yes.
correct? So
Yes.
you don't have to make a saving throw. Cool.
Oh.
Old school D&D mechanics. I dig it.
Huh.
All right. 7 points of slashing damage.
Whoa.
He's
Lucky
the
you.
only ghoul left. So Ciarenne, you are
No, lucky me.
I guess I will move just one spot closer and use my rapier again.
All right, little poke action. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. There we go. Actually, that's enough to just straight up kill this thing.
Heck
Fuck
yeah.
Oh, Battle Bard!
Battle Bard. Up and just gaining the confidence from not only the first kill, but from Brighid kind of cheering you on and encouraging you. You walk up more sure of yourself in this kill and kind of like wait for it, and like hearing Lip kind of shouting out battle tips, you take the moment, wait for a weak spot, and like as it slashes out, it exposes kind of its rib cage, and you just right between the ribs, right through the heart, and it just with this like pathetic gasp, falls to the ground and crumbles. That's 2 kills for Ciarenne. Hell
That's
yeah.
what I call a power ballad.
Aw.
That's
that
it
was
for
good.
me.
Great. That was wonderful.
Brighid, you are up.
Okay, I am gonna try to hit this little ugly asshole in front of me. I guess not in front of me, next to me.
It is kind of just a little asshole.
Yeah.
They really are.
Asshole.
They are called directed for a reason.
Yeah.
These things are quick, and unfortunately, that flail is kind of an unwieldy weapon, so it actually like hops up onto the chain and back down into the snow.
Oh, what a little asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Assholes.
I'm just being redundant now.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Ezekiel, you are up.
Well, as that little guy deftly dodges Brigid's flail strike, a giant ball of flame rams into his back. So with my bonus action, I will slam that into him.
Okay. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
These guys are quick, but that is a 7 because I can't roll higher than like a 3 tonight. So he's going to take and that actually takes him out. So that's a kill for
Hey.
Tell me, Luke, do they smell really bad when they burn? I feel like they must.
They must. So I click Control Shift plus Z. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh,
That's what he
Oh,
looks like,
God.
guys.
oh, jeez. That scared me.
Oh,
That
That's
came up
awful.
wow.
That was.
on the screen with like a strobe effect.
Yeah. Oh god, it keeps happening if I click away too.
Oh, okay. I'll have to fuck
horrible.
around with that. Okay.
So then, as my normal action, I will get another shot and make the sting from all of these.
Yeah.
But
Right.
Zeke just
Got
powers
2 in
through.
range that you
Yeah.
can hit.
I'll hit the one that was already on me that I hit. So I'm just gonna. It's on Lip's book, and I'm just gonna grab it and try to electrocute it.
All right, go for it.
I would like to use. No, it's probably not worth it. I might as well. I'll see. I know a 12 doesn't, but
All right, so
roll
adding the
1d6.
Bardic Inspiration.
That's a 13.
A 13 still misses, unfortunately. The shot, though, you learned something. But yeah, as you go to grab it, it just hops off the book back down to the snow.
That's my whole turn.
All right, Snaxx, you are up.
Jeez. I got one. I don't want to become a snack. So
Also,
I'm
just so
gonna-
you know, Snaxx, you are pretty close to this flaming sphere.
I
Feel
like
the
it.
warmth and,
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
yeah,
I mean, I'm used to warmth, but I don't like that warm.
yeah. That's a little much.
Yeah, actually, I can just move around. Oops, wrong thing. Ha ha ha. Move around to there.
Mhm.
Just to get a little step over some bodies, get a little bit further away from that bad fire. And then I'm going to give a little stabby stab at the little butthole in front of me. Hey!
4, there you go. Little
Poke
pokey
the
poke.
booty. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'll do.
Alrighty.
Aw.
It's now their turns. This one's gonna try to just latch onto you, Snaxx, because apparently you're a little snack and they want to eat you. So that is a 6 to hit, which misses.
Yeah.
One of them's gonna try to latch back onto Zeke.
Oh,
Which is
no.
a 20 to hit. He's gonna latch onto you there, and then this one's
Oh,
going to
no.
this one's gonna attempt to latch onto Whip, but it's got to make a Wisdom save,
Oh no, it's gonna be.
and then it's gonna try to latch onto Zeke with the attack instead of
No!
the
Oh,
All
thank
right.
God.
And the
Only
Whip-
one.
Zeke, you shouldn't have not have let this thing attach to you again. Now, do you want me to take it off, or do you want it to be on you?
I would very, very much like if you took it off, sir. Please.
All right.
and thank you.
Just take it off again, and I'll just like put it back on my book. Oh, you stay
Alright.
there while I draw you.
Okay.
That'll,
So be it.
that'll be my turn.
Okay. There are no more ghouls left, so we'll remove them from the initiative. Ciarenne,
Hey.
you're up. So you've got the one little guy
I
right
think-
down here, and then the two up here above Phillip.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, my pan is on. I think I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
and try and attack this one.
Okay.
Because I feel like Lip is not helping.
Shots fired. Hey, a 12 unfortunately misses. These ones are a little bit quicker than the
I
ghouls.
cannot hit these
They're
things.
so
I
fast.
know.
Not very
and
much
then-
help for the high deck, so.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
end my turn from that.
Okay. Brighid, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Get him.
Take a swing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you like just come down to an overhead swing and like splat it, and it like kind of like it's still up, but just barely.
Oh.
And that's it.
All right, Ezekiel.
I'm gonna try to zap my good friend, that one that keeps trying to get on me.
All right.
I'm gonna keep doing it till my
I've
fingers
learned to
bleed.
not name specific little mobs because then they become super OP. But I feel like
Yeah, we don't want to.
This one's getting there.
There we
oh,
go.
here we go.
Well,
Nice.
Of course.
Well, Zappy.
Just get like a thumb on it.
A little
oh dear.
shuffle your feet a little.
I will also move my sphere down and bump it into the one that Snaxx is fighting.
Dexterity saving throw, so that's full damage.
Oh my god.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually a kill. So that's another kill for Zeke.
Wow.
Flaming sphere doing work.
Damn.
All right. Very nice.
I will sit tight where I am with my buddies.
All
I'm
right,
surrounded by buddies now.
So
All
many
the
buddies.
Snaxx, you are up.
Getting ready to stab at that, and then it just gets incinerated. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Gonna move up to here and take a little stabby stab at that boy.
All right, he's already pretty wounded from the flail. Can Snaxx finish him off?
Do
Hey,
it.
hey, oh,
Yeah.
It's more of like a scrape off the ground and like a flick off into the rock. Yeah.
oh boy. Oh geez. Okay. Well, now we're in business.
All
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. His turn. I mean, he's got to go for it. He's made a new friend. He loves you.
know.
He's gonna try to latch on to Zeke.
I don't even begrudge you.
7. It's a miss.
I just
oh no,
All right. Whip
poor
your
little guy. I feel bad for the butthole.
All
I
right.
don't know.
After my prolonged knowledge and interaction with this thing, I have noticed that if you stab it right here, it'll definitely be a kill shot. Now use the help action.
All right. I like it. I'm
And
gonna
my
make
turn.
this
This old
little.
man.
I'm gonna make this little like kind of thumbs up looking thing. The help, just like you got
Okay.
this. I don't know.
does that
I will never use that symbol for anything else. So that's
I
my-
think it's supposed to be like a hand doing this.
yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah. Oh, like a grapple. Or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
It's not a grapple. It's a help, guys. Come on. I just.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. I see it, Luke.
Yeah.
Ciarenne, are you ready to kill this thing?
I'm ready to
Yeah.
You ready to kill it?
Oh, you have advantage. You're gonna do
With
it.
advantage.
Nope.
Hey, that's
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, good.
Really?
Yeah, but it's only 3 damage, so it's still alive. But...
Damn it!
Yep, we're doing it, guys.
All right. Brighid, you're up.
We got this.
For goodness sake. You guys are doing so great.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. It's only the next attack against it,
Yeah,
correct?
just one attack.
Okay. That'll be enough. A 15 hits and takes it out.
11 damage
Nice.
better. Yeah.
11.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
All right. After this
Ooh.
calming, this hectic, crazy battle, as you step into this ender territory, silence kind of overtakes all of you, and there's just that cold, howling wind kind of just blowing through.
Zeke just shoves his hand into the snow, and there's an audible like, and he pulls it out, and it's like super pink and tender.
Would you
He's
like some help?
No, it's good. The lightning's just a lot, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody doing okay?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Actually, did not feel a thing that fight.
Oh, perfect.
Glad to hear it, sir.
Would you like me to heal some of your wounds there, Zeke?
I mean, I have potions, but if you'd like, I shan't refuse.
Oh, well, I don't have any healing magics, so I was just going to tell you some ointments you could probably put on there to probably close those wounds up.
Zeke just stands there with his burnt hand held up in front of him, and he just stares like 1,000 stare into the blizzard around us. And then he just uncorks the healing potion without a word and just sips it down.
All right.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2 health back to Zeke.
I have an interesting question.
Sure.
Probably not that interesting. Lay on hands. Health?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
No.
I was just
We
curious.
don't think shame in the game room.
You lay your hands on whatever you like.
Oh.
I will also cast Mage Armor on myself while we have a quiet moment.
Okay, good to know.
How is everybody? Are we all good?
I'm doing wonderful.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Quite good.
Hand feels better now.
I mean, yeah.
Perfect.
Emotionally not so good, but physically very good.
Oh,
I actually can relate.
do you want to talk about it?
I don't know. I don't think it's worth talking about.
We'll talk about it later.
We could have a great
Okay.
rock talk therapy session in the tavern after this adventure. Lord knows I'm going to need it, but we really should go find Laylanna.
I'm gonna lay on hands. Me heal myself.
Okay.
Then I'm trying to figure out how to keep track of it in.
I made a little thing for you above your traits, and it's like a class resource. I guess.
Oh, that's awesome.
Great,
Thank
yeah,
you.
then you can just kick the pool
Nice.
down as you use it. And remember, you can use even just 1 point of that to bring someone up if they get knocked
Yeah.
unconscious.
Good
It's
little
really just-
emergency wee woo button.
Yeah.
Now, what did everybody learn from this encounter?
That those things are gross.
Yeah, don't let those little bastards near you.
Always aim for the butthole.
It's a wonderful, astute observation.
So, are we gotta go find, what was her name?
Laylanna.
My character. My character. My character
Sorry.
would.
Alrighty. So there's a little bit of exploration on this map, so you guys are free to kind of wander around.
All right.
Buddy
Um,
system.
Buddy system. Come on,
Snaxx is
Lip.
gonna go right back to Ciarenne.
Do you want to lead the way, Brighid? You seem pretty capable for it.
Sure,
Well,
you're talking about this.
That's visual comedy.
Yeah. Ooh. Lip, didn't you say you saw footprints?
Yeah, the footprints are right over there, and they just end abruptly, though.
Yeah.
Let's go check that out.
Let's all follow
this way.
It's there.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Although we probably won't find anything.
I'll hang right behind Brighid.
Check the tree out. That's kind of a weird place for a tree to be.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So
Ow.
you approach Ciarenne. You approach the tree.
I'm sticking with Ciarenne. Definitely not leaving my buddy.
Go
I'll
ahead and
keep
make a perception check. All right. You notice up in sort of like the higher branches from the boughs of this tree, there's like a beautiful snow white raven with these like bright red eyes, just sort of sitting and seeming just like watching the battle, maybe waiting for you to leave so you can like eat some of the carrion. But just sort of look by your approach.
Okay. Anything
Kinda
you want to
cocked.
check out, Snaxx? I'll follow you.
Right? Yeah, I guess that thought there might be more in that tree. Okay.
The raven
Let's-
sort of like glides down and sort of like lands on one of the bodies of the ghouls and kind of just like starts pecking at it, like peeling off some of the flesh a little bit.
So does that mean those are good to eat? Snaxx is gonna take a little bite of a ghoul.
Snaxx, no!
Just,
Probably not the worst thing you've eaten, but it's not like you're kind of spoiled now from like eating in luxury at TAC. So this is back to like the oh yeah no that's definitely rotten meat, but
yep.
happy puppies. Sorry, what are the
Not
rest
really
of you
worth
guys doing?
it. You shouldn't have that, Ciarenne. It's not that good. I don't think you'd like it.
Sorry about that. My mom came and left, and they were very upset that she left.
Don't worry.
Aw.
Oh, I understand.
No worries.
No worries at all.
So I guess Snaxx is gonna just head back to where most of the group is, holding Ciarenne's hand so that we don't get separated, because that would be tragic.
And say, okay, everybody, we're gonna keep going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea where we're going, so I'm gonna trust you on this one.
I'm just gonna keep moving in that direction.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
keep
Even
following
though the
after you.
footprint stopped, I'm gonna make the assumption that like
Look, a thing!
she probably still.
Holy crap!
Ezekiel's the first to notice a small little glint in the glass, a small little glint of glass in the snow and ice up there.
Oh,
Everyone, there's a small glint of glass in the snow and ice. Just ahead.
oh, you go check it out.
Should I go
Flip is
check
like,
it
it was obviously there the whole time. Like,
out? Yeah.
Flip sees everything.
Mm-hmm.
Follow, and if Brighid looks at it, I'm gonna kind of like look over her shoulder, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna like, I guess pick it up.
All right, you pick it up. It looks like a small, like maybe like a container for like almost like the one like that you have health potions in,
Oh.
and it kind of clicks to you that Laylanna had a lot of glassware and potions of the sort.
Oh,
Okay, I feel like this is a clue. We're gonna be like Scooby Doo gang.
yeah. Lip, are you like a detective or just like a librarian?
I am whatever you want me to be.
Is this a clue? Does this
I-
help?
Well, if you really want me to tell you, back in about 50 years ago, I started as an old man working in the scribe office of Master Templeton, and he went and had me transcribing scrolls for him and back and forth, and I don't know if this is really the place for it, but
I would love to hear the rest of the story when we get back.
I was ready for that to be the rest of tonight's session.
Just keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
2 more hours.
we found this.
I just
So
know a
you
lot
gotta
of
be around
things.
Oh,
You
So-
see some more footsteps in the snow, kind of continuing off in this direction. Maybe
okay.
about 50 feet ahead or so.
Yeah.
But Lip, you're
Oh.
just you're focused in enough to just oh yes, of course, right over there.
Follow
I,
the
I
lead,
usually
Then-
I usually see things, but nobody asks me, so I don't tell them.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask you more. So I start heading that way.
Yeah, follow behind Brighid.
You guys continue to walk, following this direction, keeping your eyes peeled, and tiny little bits of something sort of seems to guide you in that way, whether it be looking up on small trails or footprints kind of leading in this direction. You walk for what feels like almost like an hour or so. And
Been
I
a
think
very long walk.
I think as we walk, we'll consider this a short rest since it's not super strenuous. And I think
Okay.
now is probably the best time for us to take our little 5-10 minute break. I
Okay.
think just kind of the pacing of the story. I think this is probably the best point.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll take a break. We'll get short rested in the meantime. You guys can heal up if you want, regain
Yeah.
whatever possibilities you want. Guys in the chat, thank you for hanging out. We have a huge crowd tonight, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what they encounter in this weird end realm next. But stick around. Remember, at
Upside down.
9:30ish, we're gonna have our Twitch chat favorite vote. Get that bonus Tealeaf point. We got a lot of people getting close to unlocking the backstory missions. We saw the first one win. We want more of those, right?
Do we? We do.
I'm gunning for it.
We
I'm
totally
gunning
do.
for it.
All right, you guys. We'll be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
never should have come here. It is only your death that you have found.
Play. Love the skin you are in. By Nintendo GameCube, Born to Play.
Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner. You can't eat them, Mom.
Or can you?
Oh.
Rated E to T.
Finding a phone in a car isn't that unusual anymore, except when it leaves the car, for greener pastures, the high seas, or a leisurely lunch. Radio Shack keeps you in constant communication with their affordable, transportable cellular telephone.
Hello? Oh, yes, he's right here. It's for you.
Yes, I heard about the merger. Buy 100 shares.
The affordable, transportable cellular telephone, only at Radio Shack.
So I met this girl. I asked her to dinner and a movie. She asked, what do you have in mind? So I said,
make it a blockbuster night and a border night too. Go to Taco Bell, buy tacos or burritos and a medium drink. Get a free blockbuster video. Make it a blockbuster night and a border night too.
Hurry and get a coupon for a 2-for-1 blockbuster video rental when you buy food and a medium drink at Taco Bell.
Cross the border.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here.
Check it out. What do you think about that? We got real-time, 3D, lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy?
Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot is an Australian name.
Don't drink that stuff. You're in training. Where's the caffeine?
Good thumb control, nice foot placement. Only 2 cracks for that digit? Are you even practicing?
Trust is part of the game.
Element of surprise.
Falling. Oh, can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster. They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent.
Why do I even bother?
Blockbuster. Are you game enough? Didn't pre-order? They got you covered.
Evan Petty calls it hot, deliciously hot. Rob Damas raves, it's spontaneous consumption. It's a story of heat and redemption. From the creators of the Domino's Heat Wave, an epic author. Order a deliciously hot Domino's pizza. Get a free movie rental from Blockbuster Video when you rent another. Hot Domino's Pizza, a hot movie from Blockbuster Video. If you can't take the heat, get out of the doorway. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for $13.99. Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
Couldn't get enough of it. You ate Nintendo. You drank Nintendo. You slept Nintendo. Now Toys R Us has 2 hot games for Super Nintendo. Capcom's Street Fighter 2 and Nintendo's Mario Paint, where you can draw, paint, and even compose music. Check them out at Toys R Us, the biggest video game store in the world. So now you can breathe Nintendo, love Nintendo, be Nintendo at Toys R Us.
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just clip 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product. Take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
Blockbuster Video has the newest and hottest video games you crave.
Life is a challenge, not a game.
Well, now it's both at Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends.
Now, Blockbuster Video has all your favorites for the holidays, like Sonic and Knuckles from Sega. Take on Sonic and Knuckles alone, and you can plug in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 into your Sonic and Knuckles game for entirely new adventures. It's Sonic and Knuckles from Sega, now at Blockbuster Video.
They don't have it.
Trying to find the Nintendo games you want can be a lot like being in a Nintendo game.
Another dead end.
Come on. You can end up looking in all the wrong places.
Oh, no.
Stand back, son. Or you can go to Toys R Us. Toys R Us has the world's biggest selection of Nintendo games and accessories at everyday low prices.
Next time, let's just come to Toys R Us.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! With 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar. Which is more advanced? Clifford!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
And welcome back. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for sticking through our little potty break there. I love those old school commercials. They are hilarious.
They're great.
So, our party is rested up, gained a little bit of health back, gained some class abilities back. I think the battle mastery is very cool. Okay, so. You guys are pressing through this strange, dark, miserable, snowy tundra. Kind of just hearing nothing but the sound of the snow crunching underneath your boots and that, like, low, haunting, ominous, howling wind. I need everybody to make perception checks for me.
Like the one thing that I don't have specialty in.
Oh, I'm bad at it.
Hey.
All
Hey, look at that one. Fancy boy.
I'm really good at not actively searching at things.
Yeah. So, Ezekiel, leading the way, holding the torch.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the same time that you, and with your passive perception, I'm not going to ignore that passive perception score of 20 at level 1. That's just insane. Yeah. craziness. Ezekiel and Lip. Through the wind and through the sleets and through the crunching of the boots, you swear you hear something, and it's almost like on the fringe of your sensory detection at first. But the further you walk for like another 5 or 10 minutes, and you swear like, okay, like you're gonna have to stop and double take for a second, and you're like, no, that's definitely there. And it sounds like sobbing. This low, sorrowful, just weeping, just this. And it just kind of echoes and permeates through this storm. But as you continue, it starts to slightly get louder and louder.
You hear that, sir? I lean down to Lip.
Are we in that place that man was telling us about at the bar, where if we've been here too long, we start going crazy?
I mean, that door in the basement we went through was not like one of the normal basement doors.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, yeah, we probably are.
Well, there's some sobbing in the distance. I do hear that. Do you not, Zeke?
Yeah, I heard it too.
I thought it was you still about that wound that you got from earlier, but now that I think about it, it's a lot farther.
And as it gets mentioned, the rest of you kind of pick up on it at this point. It's just this really low weeping. It's almost pathetic.
I didn't mean that, Zeke.
And you kind of come up, and you can see there are bits of ruins that are kind of popping up. Old, disheveled, abandoned buildings just kind of covered in snow, like remnants of walls that are partially collapsed. And as you approach, you can see another ridge, and it's maybe another half-hour walk or so, the sobbing pressing on the entire time before you kind of arrive in the cluster of a few, disheveled buildings. There almost seems to be a staircase that leads up to a bridge into a doorway into this this cavern here. And Wee Woo, just so you know, you might have to switch because you are on DM view. So I want my chat to be able to see what map they're on. There you go. There you go. I got you. Okay. As you all approach, you can see this strange sort of rising staircase. It's only maybe about 7 feet up before it kind of just continues straight on. There's sort of a darkened corridor that leads into this mountain. And it definitely sounds like the crying is coming from there.
Well, it sounds like somebody's sad or hurt. We have to help them.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. Don't want to be sad or hurt here. I mean, I don't know if we can really help them a whole lot, though. Things seem kind of hopeless.
Look how great we just did.
I mean, we kind of got a little lucky, but
no, I'm with Brighid. We can do it. We're doing great.
I walk over, I pat Zeke on the shoulder, and I'm like, yeah.
Ow.
Not that hard.
Ow.
All of this laughter and this noise, something approaches from out of the cave. And what was it was Shift Z click?
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa.
This tall, gaunt, sort of white creature with these long limbs, these like 12-foot long pointed hands,
no, man.
You can see these black tears weeping.
No.
Hello.
Ezekiel.
Yeah?
Let this thing suckle on your face while I research it.
Sir, I'm going to have to politely tell you this time, you can stuff it.
I'm gonna say, are you okay?
No.
I mean, it's here. We better study it, right? Oh, sorry, my bad.
We want to make it happier, right? Maybe it's got really long arms. It could give good hugs. So maybe it just wants a hug. Do you want a hug?
Yes. And I need everybody to roll initiative as suddenly this otherwise timid creature just with lightning speed, just flashes forward with these.
It's very eager for a hug.
Very eager for a hug.
He needs that hug.
I'll hug it.
For those of you in the chat who knows what the speaker is, I have toned it down a little bit because I'm not that evil.
I think I know what it is, but I do not know the
I wasn't
stat
sure
block,
if you
so-
wanted a TPK, but
I toned it down a smidge.
it's fun to do like cool creatures, but toned down a little bit.
And start to
because-
flex some of your paladin muscles in this fight.
All right.
Use some of those spell slots.
Missing one person. I'm missing there.
7. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, click my token again.
It's all good.
Also, don't forget your channel divinity stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Sound as it just lashes forward with these arms. Can I show you guys a full picture of it?
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess
I'd
I
love
don't
to
know. Can you?
You'll love to see it.
Can.
Oh, you love to see it.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we're dealing with, folks.
See it. Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Is that his hand on the end of that, or somebody else's
No,
hand?
that's somebody else's hand.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So just so people have a little view of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you love to see it. You love to see it. Thank
All
you.
right. So that's what you're dealing with. That thing is hauling ass towards you. Zeke, you have the initiative.
I have the initiative. Okay. Well, I see this guy living his best life coming at us to get that hug. And I will look at Bridget. I'm like, all right, Bridget, this is going to be weird, and I've never done it before. And I incant a spell, and I say, make my paladin grow! And I cast Enlarge on Bridget.
What?
All right.
Did.
Yeah! I don't know where she can fit.
We'll go like that.
You're big now!
So how big am I?
Roll. You literally double in size.
Yes.
You weigh 4 times.
Yep. You double
How
in
does
size in
math
all
work?
dimensions. Your weight is multiplied by 8.
8.
You're large now. And until the spell ends, I concentrate on it. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And your weapons also grow and deal an extra 1d4 damage with all attacks.
Nice.
So you're big and strong.
Big and strong.
And then I will. I'm just gonna stay right where I am and look up at Bridget and be like, "That's what I got for you."
You're tall, but I didn't know you were that tall.
Apparently, I am now.
Large. Alrighty. Anything else, Zeke?
I don't think I have anything else I can do with a bonus action right now that's relevant. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna sit tight.
All right, Phillip, you are up.
What an amazing creature. You must be documented.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I pull out my little book. And I would like to use the help action as I begin to examine this creature.
So I believe you have to be adjacent to actually
do you?
help back. Yeah, because there's a rogue
That's true.
subclass. But you can certainly make a knowledge check if you'd like.
I would love to do that.
Let me look up help real quick, just so I.
No, you're right.
If you lend your aid to another creature, when you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check it makes to perform the task. Alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature, an attacking creature within 5 feet of you. You feint, distract the target in some way, but yeah. So yeah, you have to be adjacent to the. Okay. But yes, you can certainly make. I will say either an Arcana or a Religion check on this creature.
Better than that, how about I'm gonna cast actually, never mind. No cantrips right now. All right, I will do that. I will use a. You said a Arcana or a what?
Or a Religion.
Really
Yeah,
good at not
this
knowing
is,
things.
this is something you haven't studied before, and that excites you. This is
Yeah, I'm
new
very
knowledge.
excited.
Yeah.
I am drawing like crazy in my book.
Okay. Very cool. Alrighty. So bonus action for Sanctuary, action to try to study it. That's it. All right, Snaxx, you are up.
Let's see. Okay. All right. I am going to dash up to it.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use Action Surge.
All right.
Yeah.
And as my action, I'm going to give it a big hug. I'm going to try to grapple it with a hug.
Okay, so he does not resist. He lets you grapple it. So he is grappled.
Oh.
Interesting.
See, guys, needed to give it a hug, and it's fine. It just wanted love.
Oh, look at that! It just wanted love. Snaxx was right. Just like let him do it.
All right. Oh, fuck. Oh, guys. Okay.
Oh no.
All right. At the start of its turn, I need Snaxx to make me a Wisdom saving throw. DC 13.
All right, 1 second. No wisdom, great. Uh-oh.
Okay. You feel this piercing energy in your mind, but you manage to resist it. He has...
I'm glad I used Action Surge for a hug.
How close? Okay, so he... New friends. And he's going to try to hug you. So he is going to make an arm attack against Snaxx as he is trying to hug you, but these giant bladed piercing hands kind of go through you. That is a 14 to hit.
That does not hit. Even I would say my shield is probably not out because I'm giving a big hug. But
Okay.
even with that, that doesn't hit.
Okay. Then the other arm is going to come for a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that's 14 points of piercing damage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And you are grappled.
Grappler becomes the grappled.
Yes.
It's a big hug now.
Ooh.
You are also grappled. As the actual hand kind of just like straight through part of your torso.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Its hugs hurt.
Ciarenne, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit. And then I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Snaxx.
Okay. So bonus action, go for it.
Oh.
All right, so Snaxx, you gained 5 health back.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, and you still have an action.
Snaxx moving in there kind of threw a monkey wrench in my plan. I guess I'll just cast Vicious Mockery on it.
All right. He is going to make a Wisdom saving throw. That is a 6, so he fails.
He's so sad already.
He takes 4 points of psychic damage. Very cool. Oh no, where did his health go?
And he has disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Why are you being mean? It just wants a hug. Ouch. Oh, I'm bleeding.
Disadvantage on his next attack. Okay, very cool. Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty. Brighid, big Brighid, you're up.
Okay.
Big.
I'm assuming that does nothing for my speed.
It does not.
It does not.
So,
Oh.
trying to figure out where I'm gonna be.
You're definitely big enough to just stand next to the bridge. And, hit him.
Gonna be here? I can't quite figure it out because I'm of my size.
You can be there.
Okay. Okay. I apologize for my lack of understanding of this. Conquering Presence.
Ooh.
Is that use a spell slot? It's a channel to. It's a.
It
channel
uses your
to-
channel
Divinity is its own resource that you have one of per long short rest. I think.
Short for paladins.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use Conquering Presence.
All right. What does that do? If you could give me the
Exude a terrifying presence as an action. You force each character of your choice within 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, the character becomes frightened for 1 minute. Frightened of me for 1 minute.
All right. So he's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 17.
Yeah, he saves.
Yeah.
Oh, it's worth a shot.
That's worth a shot.
Oh, sorry. That's not a 17. That's just a 7. I misread that.
Oh, and he fails.
What does Brighid say? How do you scare him?
I just say, we need to be kind to each other. That's not how you hug.
You need to be kind.
Oh.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Top of the round, Ezekiel.
All right. Let's see. I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will move there, right north of her, and then I will pull the slimy bag from my waist.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
And I will look at it and kind of be like, I guess just do this. And I reach inside and I pull out whatever's in there and I will toss it up
to 20 feet.
Up to 20 feet. I'll toss it right there, right in front of Lip.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. Roll a d8.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Is that that eyeball that you just threw?
No, it's a bag with things in it.
All right. On a 3, what's a 3?
A 3, according to my sheet, is, if I can get to it, a 3 is a crocodile.
A crocodile. All right.
Thickadile time.
Thickadile. Okay.
Did you throw a crocodile at me, bro?
Yeah,
he's right in front of you.
Be mad. All right, let me give you control over this, Zeke.
Holy crap.
Oh, well, at least it's not like an aggressive one that's like gonna attack me.
He's pointing at Lip.
It's making a very similar mouth that Snaxx is, though.
Should I run in? Or no, I can probably look up a stat block for a 5.
No, you should be able to. It should be in your journal now at the very top, like above NPCs and everything.
Okay.
Very, very, very top.
Very, very top. Crocodile. Hey. Yep. Very nice.
Okay.
When Zeke sees the crocodile appear, he has a brief moment of like PTSD back to the adventure with Sewer Steve when he almost got eaten.
Oh, Sewer Steve.
And I was just like, oh, crocodiles. Why did it have to be crocodile? But that's my whole turn.
Alrighty. Lip, you're standing on a bridge when suddenly a crocodile appears in front of you. I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep.
Oh, when does the crocodile act?
So he acts on your turn, like simultaneous to you, like immediately after your turn. Yeah.
Okay, so I will actually use my bonus action on that turn to command him to attack that guy.
Okay.
So, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Lip, you are up.
I'm going to move forward towards the hugger.
Might
Get
be able
right
to kind of.
here.
Perfect. Yep.
Is this okay, or is this terrain kind of like a mountain face? If not, I can play right here, whichever you prefer.
So the bridge itself is kind of high up.
Okay.
So, like, the difference between like this square and this square is about 7 feet.
Okay.
I will say you could maybe squeeze in like right there next to Snaxx.
Okay.
But that square right there is kind of a that's like a cliff face.
Well, I'm
I'm
not going to do
still
that because
impaled.
I think the gator needs to get some room in Brighid. There's a priority.
I was like, oh no, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get there.
Sorry, Crocodile's big.
I'm going to use the spell command
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
on the sad hugger.
Okay. He's got to make a wisdom save?
Correct.
Okay. That is a fail.
Hugger.
What command him to do?
I tell him to apologize.
Okay.
God damn it.
Duly noted.
We are making such good use of our action economy.
Yep.
Look at the
Apologize.
masterclass in D&D right here.
Giving hugs, asking for apologies.
At the start of his turn, he will apologize.
And maybe that'll get his heart kerplunking, and it'll start to grow.
He's not the fucking Grinch! His freaking lip gonna pull out his stupid heart measuring device, and then it's gonna go warp, and is that how our wintry adventure ends?
It might be.
Should end.
It might be.
God. We don't
Who
know.
knows?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my fucking
And
God.
all the wretches in Wretchedville had a wonderful happy Christmas.
Alright.
No, I had my turn.
Next, you're up.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use second wind. So let's. Great,
Alright,
5 more
5 health
HP.
back.
Cool. Looking at the sad hugger, does he look remorseful at all for hurting me?
Make an insight check.
Oh, I'm so good. Oh,
No.
actually, that was
No, he's happy. Or he's excited at the prospect of new friends.
That's very genuine of him.
I feel really bad.
That's a toughie. I'm going to I'm still grappled by him, right?
Yeah, you are impaled by him.
I'm impaled. Yep. Cool. I'm just going to
Okay.
Okay. Is it? Please don't hug me so hard. I just want to cower and beg.
Okay. So attacks against him have advantage until the end of Snaxx's next turn.
That's my whole turn.
He looks down at you and goes, I'm sorry. At the start of your turn, Snaxx, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh.
Wow,
Yeah,
good job.
Okay.
He is going to.
Not only does he have to say sorry, he has to mean it because it was a command. I tell my kid that all the time. Don't say you're sorry. You have to mean it.
It's a real apology.
He is going to say, I'm sorry. Come closer. And he's going to pull you in for a hug. He's going to use Sorrowful Embrace.
Oh, fuck.
I hate that.
So, not only do you have to make a wisdom save for the Psychic Leech ability, which you succeeded on, you now need to make me a secondary wisdom saving throw for the Sorrowful Embrace.
Cool. There we go. There's a fail.
Alright, so Snaxx, my friend, you take a low roll. You take 7 points of psychic damage.
Merciful.
Sorry, I don't mean to interject, but you know he has disadvantage, right, on his attack?
It was not an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
It was, but he is going to make another harpoon arm attack at the crocodile, which will actually normally it would be a disadvantage, but he has a special ability called Thrives on Company, which gives him advantage. So the disadvantage and the advantage cancel each other out. So it's a
company. This is so good.
Like a fucking Teletubby.
That's a 12 against the crocodile.
That is the crocodile's armor class.
All right, that's 16 points of piercing damage.
That crocodile still has 3 hit points left.
And it is also impaled and grappled, and then he's going to yank it in right next to him. So the crocodile is like dangling off the side of the bridge, just being impaled, and he's got Snaxx in the other one, like hugging Snaxx in one arm.
Beginning to think hugging him isn't the greatest idea.
It's like he's got one of those big crocodile-shaped pool floats.
Yeah. All right, Ciarenne, you are up. Guys, we gotta start doing some damage to this.
I'm trying!
I'm gonna get there.
I don't know what you were talking about. I have played this perfectly. Stupid hand.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here, I guess. And I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Snaxx.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice
Yo.
deal. And health back to Snaxx.
Nice.
I think I'm almost full.
And then I think that's it for me. Yeah.
Alrighty. Brighid, you are up.
You're always there for me.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out terrain.
Yep.
Can I go here or no?
So normally that would be too high up to hit, but because you're in Lars and you are like literally gigantic, you can swing.
Yeah, I'm probably like 11 or 12 feet tall.
Yeah, I set that shit to Wombo.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh. Oh no.
I can't. I really can't.
Oh god.
I don't know why that hit so hard. So I
you have advantage on the attack.
Okay, and I am gonna do Searing or Wrathful. Searing or Wrathful.
Set him on fire.
Searing Smite. So
I go for fire.
So I can do that first as a bonus action and then use it.
So
right?
what's really cool about smites is you can kind of just be like, I hit, and then also it's a smearing smite. You can kind of retroactively, yeah.
Okay, well, I can retroactively do it, so if I miss, I don't activate it.
Correct.
The only one that's not true about that is Searing Smite, because that's the one that is a bonus action first.
Oh, okay, I might be.
Yeah, because it's a spell. It's a spell.
Oh, it's an actual spell. Okay, so yeah, so you would have to bonus action ignite the flail, but that stays until the next time you hit.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so fiery flail.
Thank you for that. And I am going to try to hit.
Good thing you had advantage because the 21 hits for 11.
Plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what do I get for the? So it's 1d4 from being enlarged and
1d6 fire.
Yeah.
So.
And he's lit on fire.
So 3 from the 1d4.
Okay, so 14.
And then 5 from the 1d6.
So 19 points of damage. Nice. And
Yes.
and fuego.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're now concentrating on the fire that's on him. So as long as you keep concentration, he'll take a d6 fire damage every round.
Okay.
Unless he pats himself out.
So yeah, he gets a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. He does get the save. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Alrighty, Ezekiel, top of the round, you're up.
All right. First things first. That crocodile is gonna use its last breath.
All right, it's like impaled. It's gonna bite at the arm that's impaling it. Go for it.
So crocodile, go!
And 18 will hit.
So 7 piercing damage, and
All right.
guess what? You're grappled by me now.
And restrained, actually, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So that happens. And then Zeke will... He's just going to do an oldie but a goodie. Do I have an angle that allows from here?
Yeah.
Okay. No, but actually, are there any rocks on the mountain that I could like shoot downward at him with catapult?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Catapult.
So just a level 1 catapult, DC 13 dex.
And he's restrained, so he.
Oh,
do we have a restrained?
I think that's disadvantage.
Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Cool.
Cool.
Wow.
So that's a 20 and an 18. So the 18 still succeeds.
Oh yeah. Broomsticks. The rock slams into the ground next to him.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right, Lip, you are up.
All right, Lip is going to take his pipe out. He's going to hold it to his throat. He's going to cast Thaumaturgy. And he is going to make his voice 3 times louder. And he's going to make the tremors in the ground underneath this creature begin to rumble. And then the lights begin to grow. He will say, "Creature, mother, hurting your friends. Put them down now!"
Make an intimidation check.
This is wild.
Yeah, I'm not good at anything, by the way.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Anything else?
No, I end my turn.
Snaxx, you're up.
Beginning to think that maybe this isn't the way to go about it. So I'm gonna grab out my rapier and just take a poke at this big boy.
All right.
Finally gonna do something more useful. So I'm restrained, which is disadvantage. He's restrained, which is advantage, and I have pack tactics, which is advantage.
So unfortunately,
but once you have one,
yes, it's a straight roll.
Yeah, it's just straight roll. Cool. I will take that and be happy with it. I will not be happy with that.
Unfortunately,
I take it back.
Alrighty.
I am unhappy, and I have no bonus actions at this point.
All right.
That's it.
Hey Luke,
What's up?
is it still frightened of me?
Yes.
Okay, but it can't move anywhere.
He can't move anyway, yeah. So he cannot move willingly closer to you, and he has disadvantage on attacks as long as he can see you, but because of his Thrives on Company ability, he also has advantage, so it's a straight roll. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, you're dealing with that ability then. Yeah.
Just thought I'd check.
Cool. All right. At the start of his turn, everybody within 5 feet, so that's Brighid, Snaxx, and the crocodile, needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Fail one of these.
Yeah!
I guess it's just a straight D20. Alright, Mr. Crocodile Rock.
Hey, everybody saves, so the Psychic Leech ability does not take effect. He's already got 2 people impaled, so he's going to use his Sorrowful Embrace on both of them. So I need Snaxx and the crocodile to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. 2 for 3 so far. Oh, there we go. The crocodile.
Okay. All right. So
no crocodile tears here.
So Snaxx, you take 4, and the crocodile takes 7.
The crocodile's dead.
Okay.
Oh.
He just poofs.
Yeah, he just gone. All right. He just goes, "Dad, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Oh.
It's so long."
You're not the only one that's sad, jerk. Zeke yells.
Ciarenne, you are up.
I'll make this thing love me.
We will win it over.
Can I If I use Shatter here, will that be
Spell behind him, so it only impacts him.
okay? So I'm
Hell
gonna use
yeah.
Shatter.
All right. Woo! Big thunder damage. He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
That is an 8 on the save, so that's full damage. So,
very nice.
Nice shot.
Alright, and then for bonus action, let's see. So that's
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Bless you.
I'm not gonna do anything else. That's it.
Okay. Brighid, you are up.
Okay. I am going to. I think this is a whole action. Is it a touch spell?
I'm sorry. At the start of his turn, he never made the con save to take fire, which is a failure. So he's going to take one. So Ace, do you want to roll me 1d6 fire? Thank you. Forgot about that. He's still on fire. Okay.
I am going to. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read this spell. I am going to touch Snaxx and use heroism.
Ooh. Okay.
So he. I wish I could just. Oh, this. I guess I could click it.
Yeah, you can click on the little. There's a way to put it up in chat. There we go. So the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which is 3 at the start of each of its turns. Cool. So you get 3 temporary hit points at the start of every turn.
Love it.
Nice.
I'm not afraid.
Like, you can do it. You got this.
Thank you. Feel so much better now.
And I believe that's all I can do.
Alrighty.
So I'm good.
Top of the round, Ezekiel, you are up.
Okay, my crocodile's gone.
Yep.
It's the darkest chapter of Zeke's life. I'm gonna keep going for that that catapult. And just keep trying to fire sharp rocks down on top of this thing.
Alright, so he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw, straight roll this time because he's no longer restrained by the crocodile.
I'll make this one a level 2 also.
Alright. That is a natural 20 on the dex save.
Oh.
It's kind of like
broomsticks! I started looking for the next big rock.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Lip, you are up.
Well, I'm out of spell slots, so I will use a check to try and get some more information on this creature.
Okay, go ahead and make either Arcana or Religion. 21.
Hey.
Alright. So this creature belongs, and it suddenly clicks as you're realizing how miserable this creature is, and it seems genuinely apologetic that it's hurting you. It just really wants a hug. This belongs to a classification of creature from the Shadowfell known as the Sorrowsworn. And this one in particular simply must be something that's been referred to by scholars as the Lonely. You know that it grows stronger in dark. It actually leeches the life out of creatures that are close to it. So as it's hugging people, it's stealing their life force.
Okay.
Yikes.
I let that information be known, and I will end my turn.
Cool. Alrighty, Snaxx, you're up.
I'm gonna take a healing potion because I'm still hurting bad. Okay, that was pretty good.
Don't forget your 3 temp HP.
Yep, 3 temp HP.
Oh my god, that's even better. I will not forget that. That's right. Okay, wonderful. I could try to escape the grapple, but he's kind of happy hugging me, so there's that. I'm just gonna try to stab him.
A 15 misses, but you are inspired. I haven't used that yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so you could use the inspiration from earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Right?
I think I don't know how long it lasts.
Oh, that's right. You guys took the short
Because we
rest.
took a short rest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, probably still wouldn't be. Yeah, it only lasts 10 minutes. Okay, my bad.
Fiddlesticks. Oh
15
boy.
misses.
Just can't hit this guy up. I hope he's really gentle with his next hug. And that's it.
All right, his turn. He's going to use his Psychic Leech ability, so I need Snaxx and Ciarenne to make Wisdom saving throws.
Beautiful. Shit.
That's a fail.
Wisdom saving throw?
Sorry, not Ciarenne. Brighid. Everyone within 5 feet.
Yeah, I was confused, but that's okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh shit.
Okay. So both of you guys are going to take 10 points of psychic damage. He's then going to try to harpoon arm you, Brighid. That's a 10 to hit. That's a miss.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use Sorrowful Embrace. So he's going to affect all creatures currently grappled by him. So Snaxx, I need you to make me another Wisdom save.
So many wisdom saves. Oh shit! This is probably down to Snaxx. Yep.
12 points of psychic damage.
Yep. Snaxx is now limp in this thing's arms.
Yes. He just kind of goes, "Oh no, I'm sorry." You hear more of that weeping.
Oh, poor big guy.
All right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be more durable.
Ciarenne, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Snaxx.
Okay. For 11. Bad
Oh,
luck.
wow. Oh, shit.
Them dank bard heals.
My guardian angel again.
Because he went down, does that end my spell, or does he still get the 10 HP?
I think you're still concentrating on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, you can
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Cure Wounds from Ciarenne, saving Snaxx. Any movement or bonus?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. Brighid, you are up.
Okay, I am going to... What do I want to do? I'm going to do another smite.
That'll break the concentration.
I can't do any smites.
You can do your regular smite.
You do Divine Smite. Pump out damage on this thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a divine smite.
So the Divine Smite you don't have to declare until after you hit.
Oh, okay, cool. Then let's try that. No.
7 misses.
Then no.
Yeah.
Double sevens.
You do have... Oh, you already used your channel divinity, though. So never mind.
I did.
I was going to say you have that guided strike thing, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round, Ezekiel.
Oh,
boy. We're so good.
Increasingly nervous man looks for rocks to shoot at scary monster. Is the name of this turn. Come on, he can't dodge the wall! And then he just does another catapult that rock.
Alright. That's a 20 on the dex save. Apparently he can dodge them all. I'm not even lying.
Oh no.
Alright, Lips, you're up.
I'm really trying.
Oh, I love it so much.
I will cast light right between its forehead and right between its eyes, right on its forehead.
Alright, it kind of cross-eyes a little bit. Doesn't seem to like that very much.
It has to make a dex save if it's on the creature, though.
Oh, really?
He's gonna fail this one.
Well, that's a natural 20 on the dex save, so I guess he
Again.
dodges the light.
Nice.
This guy's fast as fuck, yo.
Seriously, the Usain Bolt of the lonely.
All right.
In my turn.
All right. Snaxx.
Cool, got another 3 temp HP.
Yep.
That's great.
You ain't scared?
I ain't scared. I love the hugs. I'm gonna chug another healing potion. It's my last one.
Keep
Beautiful.
stabbing, little guy.
And then gonna stab it.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
And then I'm gonna add a superiority die and do goading attack. Because I don't have many other good choices.
Okay, extra 3.
Extra damage, hey.
All right.
And I'm just gonna hope that his embrace is not too painful this turn.
He kind of just looks at you. Why? No. Friend. He's going to use Psychic Leech. So, Brighid and Snaxx, I need Wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
All right, Snaxx, you fail.
Great. Wonderful.
Hey,
Can I?
What were you going to say, Per?
No, nothing.
Okay. And then he's going to harpoon arm at Ciarenne.
Oh, the goading attack too. So he needs a wisdom save. Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Okay. Wisdom save a natural 1.
Hey, so he's got disadvantage on attacks that aren't against me.
So he's got real disadvantage.
Yeah. So
Wheel.
Disadvantage on the harpoon arm attack against Ciarenne is an 11 to hit, which I believe misses.
Yep.
Okay. And then you're still grappled, so he's still gonna use Sorrowful Embrace. So Snaxx, I need another wisdom save.
Yeah. Oh, great!
Wait, how do I use cutting words? Sorry.
So you can roll 1d6, and the amount of damage he'll take from this Sorrowful Embrace will be reduced by that amount.
Okay. Let me roll.
If you'd like to use it for that.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you're going to reduce the damage taken by 3.
Cool.
So instead of 11,
Okay.
he's going to take 8 points.
Plus that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still in double digits.
Still in double digits.
Yay!
All right.
Keep this kobold alive, god damn it!
Oh, my very painful.
Ciarenne, as you dodge out of the way of this harpoon arm, as he's trying to give you a hug, it's your turn.
Okay, I will use my light cantrip because I don't have any spells left.
Okay. So what are you trying to do?
Put it on him as well, because he missed the last time, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right, so that's a 13. What's your spell save DC?
13.
All right, so he dodges out of the way of that light, too.
This guy.
This dude.
Oh my god. I bet his dex score isn't even, good.
One, guys. Plus
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anything else? Any movement?
Yeah, I mean, well, if I move, he'll get an attack of opportunity, right?
You're not sure.
Am I sure?
I'm just curious because I don't know.
Occupied with hugging Snaxx at this point, so you would not take the opportunity.
I'm more meant in a general sense, not in a particular sense. Just if this is a close enough for any kind of person to have an attack of opportunity for movement. Okay, so I'm just gonna move back here a little bit so he can't maybe. I don't know how far his reach is, but
all right,
a little farther away.
Cool. All right, Brighid, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use my flail, and then if it hits, I'm gonna use smite.
All right. 12 misses.
Why can't I hit?
None of us can do anything to him right now.
Oh, wait, because he's still frightened, right?
He is still frightened.
So your attack would be at advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a 22.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was. Yeah, because he's.
Yeah, because he's still scared of her.
Yeah. So 22 for 6.
And then I'm gonna make it a smite.
All right.
It's 2d8 radiant damage.
Oh, I guess I can't click on it. Okay.
You'd have to click on it when you roll the attack, but yeah. Ooh, 13 points of radiant damage. He does not like radiant damage, guys. As the flail hits him, he just kind of, why? No. He kind of looks at you, hurt and sorrowful, and just pitiful.
This is really kind of depressing.
Yeah, it feels like we're just beating up a sad guy.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I mean, y'all are.
I mean, I'm not. I missed every attack. Blame the crocodile.
All right, Ezekiel, you're up.
All right, I got 2 more of these stowed away, so let's try for that catapult.
Fucking hell. All right, dexterity saving throw with the +1 bonus is a 9.
Yes!
Yay!
Finally.
Roll my 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, big hit. All right.
It's a mini hit.
That's a nice.
Anything else?
No. I spot that really sharp rock, and I'm just like, that's a good one. And I'm just like, just throw that one down. It finally hits, and I'm like, yes!
Alrighty, Lip, you are up.
I mean, there's not really much I can do. I throw another light. I'll put the light on Snaxx's nose,
Okay.
like Rudolph,
Yeah, he's just glowing.
just right in that creature's face.
All right.
And I
He's
end my
kinda
turn.
looks, like bewildered at the light. Snaxx, the red-nosed reindeer. What are you doing?
Oh boy. That doesn't put my sunlight sensitivity into effect, does it? Because I think it's specifically
It's not
sunlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like incandescent
light.
light, and you're more like infrared light.
This is kind of okay, I guess.
Because light in 5e, yeah.
Yeah.
The daylight spell, the 3rd level spell daylight, does not produce sunlight.
Oh. Even that, okay. Cool.
I don't know.
Hey, Luke.
Sir?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is he still taking damage from being on fire?
No, because you cast Heroism, which broke your concentration on Searing Smite.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I guess.
For being big.
Oh, that's why you should just say that.
I didn't want to.
So apparently, I also get a 1d4 from being big.
You do, right? So go ahead.
That I've been forgetting.
Yeah.
Why am
I don't know.
Okay. Just roll. Better than 1.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Okay, so that's 2 extra damage. Sorry. Okay. So Snaxx, it is your turn.
I have no healing potions left because I decided to not buy one, which was, excellent move in the long run. I have a lot, as a fighter, I have a whole lot of things I can do here. I'm gonna stab it.
All right.
For sure. Yay!
Snaxx, how do you want to do this?
Hey! All right, with the with the rapier, pierce it right through ish where the heart would be with a nice jab.
Yeah.
And as it looks at me, I'm just gonna say, "I'm so sorry, friend," and I'm just gonna give him a big hug.
Oh.
As he
kind of like falls and kind of crumbles on you and kind of just like dusts away into like almost like the snow that falls around you.
Zeke watches the dust crumble away and blow away in the wind, and as it does, he just goes, "Man, that guy sucked."
Snaxx has 1 tear rolling down.
Single tear.
Single tear. He just wanted hugs. I know what it's like to be misunderstood because of what you are. Poor guy. Snaxx weeps.
I guess I shouldn't pat him on the shoulder.
You put your giant hand over the co-op.
It's okay.
1d4 damage.
Alrighty, you guys stand at the mouth going into this subterranean cavern.
How big is the cavern open?
Oh, you'd be.
It appears that the hole here is maybe about 10 to 15 feet. It looks jagged and almost like it was bored through.
You'd have shrunk by now, pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I'll probably.
Spell only lasts like a minute. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably shrinking. this point.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
We're gonna go inside.
Take another short break.
My ribs are hurting really bad, guys.
It's probably a good
I wish we knew where
idea.
she went. She really shouldn't have run off.
It seems very foolish of her.
She must have gone in here. This is where the tracks led. Though I've got concerns after that thing was standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of want to get going, though, because what if she's in trouble?
That's a good point, Snaxx. Speed might be prudent. I don't want to lose someone due to inaction, but...
I think I have a punctured lung.
Do you think you can go on? Do you need a healing potion? I have some extras.
I would not mind that. Blood pops up. I guess it's not that bad. I have double digits. It's not that bad.
I'll give you one healing potion if you're not that worried.
The only problem is your inability to be efficient in combat has left you without many resources. So even if we were to arrive, we wouldn't be able to defend her. We might need to take a short rest.
I feel better now.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
Strong.
Maybe you could have done more things better.
Oh.
Do you need more help? Are you good? Would you like some more help?
I'm pretty good. I feel great. Kind of.
Well, so are we proceeding then?
I feel great. So
I don't want to. We should go. What if something bad happens to her while we wait?
Yes. That'd be...
I think we should go as well, but maybe in the future we can discuss our approach to making new friends before we dive right in.
Yes, I would love to give a lesson to everybody about making friends.
Absolutely.
Appropriately.
Ciarenne's on the money. We need like a think before you hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll work on that.
I mean, yeah.
Have you given me if you had given me just a moment to analyze this creature, I would have told you all these things.
Oh, okay. I know.
Now then,
okay.
Let's say we head into the tunnel.
I only needed 2 turns.
Yeah. Into the tunnel.
Everyone stick by your buddy.
To the tunnel.
Heading into the tunnel, it grows dark, and eventually, after maybe about 10 minutes or so, it starts to narrow and starts to get smaller and smaller. And Brighid, you're kind of the first that kind of has to start like crouching a little bit, and it eventually gets to the point where everyone except Snaxx really is kind of almost like hunched over, crawling, and then it gets to the point where even Snaxx, you guys end up on all fours, kind of just like army crawling through this cave, extremely claustrophobic. And you could just hear tiny little drops of moisture coming through. And it gets to the point where this is a tight squeeze, and it gets like there's points where you kind of have to actually shove Brighid through certain points, being the bigger, yeah. But eventually, making your way through this dark, dank, lonely, depressing, haunting, claustrophobic tunnel, it opens back up. And you can see little bits of light kind of coming through, which gives you a strange glimmer of hope in an otherwise hopeless place. And as you push through and kind of get enough room to stand, it opens up into this massive subterranean cavern. And you can hear the sounds of rushing water. And this is very almost like a Black Reach from Skyrim moment, where this cave opens up into this massive open chamber with its own sort of ecosystem in here. And you can see there are trees growing below you. And you can see there's this beautiful, almost glacial waterfall gently, or kind of roaring down and then gently flowing into a stream. And the stream seems to like run below you. And looking out ahead of you, you can see there are little globules of light and an individual about human-sized with this bird beak mask kind of standing at the water's edge. She seems to have some sort of like little workshop set up there and seems to just be kind of like staring into the water.
Do we approach?
Yeah.
Is everyone cool with just approaching?
Yep.
So we shouldn't hug. Or should we hug?
I hold off on hugging, just for now.
Oh, okay.
Think before you hug, Snaxx.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good thinking. I can tell you're doing it.
It's
You got
really
your eyes
hard. I
all
don't like it.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah. What she said.
Thank you.
Kind of climbing down and approaching, Laylanna turns back, and she kind of pulls her mask up, and you can see her eyes are like a little bit red and puffy. It seems like she's been weeping. Kind of turns, walks over, and kind of like closes a book on the desk, and kind of goes, "Hi guys."
Hey.
What's up? What you ran off? We were worried about you.
Sorry, I got excited. I thought I would, find what I was looking for, but every time I feel like I'm so close and I just come up empty-handed again.
I'm sorry.
I'm
That's gotta be
sorry.
so hard.
Well, I shouldn't say empty-handed. I kind of found some cool things, but I'm not going to use them, but if you guys want them, I suppose.
I mean, maybe, but you should also remember that just because you're empty-handed doesn't mean you shouldn't try to find things. We tried to find love with that thing back there, and we just found a lot of broken ribs and things, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try.
That's a good life.
Never give up hope.
I know. I think I'm done here for the time being. I think we can go back home if you guys are ready.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'll be all right. Don't worry.
I mean, I feel like we haven't accomplished anything here yet. Why are we leaving now?
Well, we found Laylanna, Lip.
Well, we came down here to help Laylanna with something, not just to find her.
Yeah, but if she's good, then I guess we're done. If she doesn't want to do anything else.
Listen, it's a long story, but my dad and my mom essentially led me here, and there's some sort of greater understanding or purpose or meaning somewhat contained within this weird place that I'm supposed to find, and I feel like life is constantly throwing me these little clues and these little tidbits and these little epiphanies, and I rush and I try to find it. And I mean, I've discovered some stuff here in the End Realm, but
Laylanna, I think you need to talk to this guy, and I point to Lip.
He's really good at figuring things out. You just got to give him like 6 to 12 seconds, and he figures a lot of things out.
Yes, I agree. Come, stay a while and listen.
I love that you worked that in naturally. It's beautiful.
Well, I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. And she kind of like opens a bag, and you see one of these little balls of light kind of flow around. She goes, "I always really liked will-o-wisps. They seem friendly." Well, I suppose it wasn't a complete waste of time. I got a decent supply of alchemy reagents here, so I guess I could, in the downtime when I'm not searching for my dad, I can start making some healing potions for the Adventuring Company.
Hey, great.
Yeah.
I think I have a belly full of healing potions right now.
They
So,
really have indigestion. They're not like if you chug them
no,
like that.
I feel terrible.
You
It's
get
really mixing
gas-
with that,
you get the- you
mixing
get
with
those
that ghoul
gaps.
flesh from
Yeah, you get those-
earlier.
You guys ever get those daps like the day after? The day after
Oh, it's
potion
just-
chips?
it's-
No? Is that
ugh.
just me? Okay.
Oh, it's horrible.
Snaxx is already getting gassy, if I'm being completely honest.
It's hard to tell what's what with the pain in the abdomen.
I mean, anything that you can do, Laylanna, to help us keep people safe is... I mean, that's more than worthy of
Very
what you found here.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, why don't I show you guys? And she kind of like rolls out like a small little knapsack onto the table, and we can call tonight's session completed.
Lovely.
So, you guys are going to gain 575 experience.
Cool.
As a guild perk, you guys have unlocked Laylanna's crafting ability. Laylanna can now craft greater healing potions for the guild, which she will sell for 250 gold apiece. They're a little pricey, but the healing gets better. So I'll add that to the shop right now under the magical items.
Awesome.
And maybe more exciting for the party, you guys can now have 4 potions apiece.
Ooh.
Only one of which can be a greater healing potion.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
All right. Ooh. Time for more indigestion.
Indigestion.
All right, so the shop has been updated. I will throw that in the Discord as well. We got our viewers' choice poll live, you guys, so get your votes in. All I ask is that if you're playing tonight and you want to vote in the Twitch poll, just don't vote for yourself because I feel like that's kind of lame. That's always been a rule. So get those votes in, guys. We're a little early tonight, but it's all good.
I got a vote.
Did we get any gold?
No gold from this mission, unfortunately, but there are 2 magic items that Laylanna found. But first, so you guys all gain a Tealeaf point, so mark that on your character sheets.
I just realized after this whole campaign that my character's name is spelled wrong on my character sheet.
I was gonna say, but
oh,
all right.
So
first things first, you guys. There's one rollover item, and this is the last chance before it goes into the shop. So if anybody's interested, this is the Whaler's armor. And just for the new players, and maybe to remind people, the Tealeaf points are used for a variety of purposes, one of which is to bid on magic items. If you're interested in any of the items that show up, you can whisper me in Roll20 the number of points that you'd like to bid by the following command. So basically, /W space GM, whisper the game master, and then the number of points you'd like to bid. That represents to me that you're interested in the magical item. There's no penalty for bidding unless you win it, and then you spend that number of points to win it. In the event of a tie, we do basically a D100 roll, like World of Warcraft style. It's a very DKP system. So first and foremost, there's the rollover Whaler's armor. If anybody wants it, go ahead and bid now. Otherwise, it's going into the shop for a reduced price so that anybody can buy it whenever they want. Going once. Going twice. Didn't think so. Whaler's armor is going into the shop. My Roll20 is upset today. It's been all right. Let me throw that in the shop right now so I don't forget. That is okay. That's in there. So I can delete this handout. Sorry, just doing all my bookkeeping now. So in front of on the bench in front of Laylanna's alchemical reagents, there is what appears to be almost like a crystal ball, this shadowy, kind of smoky, glowy orb. And then there's also a very specific looking pitch midnight black vial that almost has a tiny little moon in it. Which would you guys like to see first?
I want to see the moon vial.
Yeah, moon vial.
Okay, so I'll show you guys both items first, and then we can choose which one we want to bid on first.
Okay.
So let me do a little. So this is the vial of the black moon, which should pop up for you guys. It does require attunement. While attuned to this vial, you gain resistance to radiant damage. Once per short rest, you may open the vial as an action. Like you use an object action. This ends your resistance to radiant damage until you complete a short rest. Add one of the following to the next successful weapon or spell attack you make before the end of your next turn. The target must succeed on a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of your next turn. The target takes an additional 1d8 necrotic damage from the attack. The target loses resistance but not immunity to radiant damage until the end of your next turn, or the target loses resistance but not immunity to necrotic damage until the end of your next turn. Kind of a risky, like, one-time pop-off, but, like, the decent passive radiant resistance.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like that.
The
It's
other
so pretty.
one is called the Orb of Shadows, which also requires. This can actually it acts as a spellcasting focus. It can be either arcane or divine. While attuned to this orb, spells of first level or higher that deal necrotic or radiant damage deal an extra damage equal to this wielder's level. So if you're level 3 and you cast an inflict wounds, you deal 3 extra necrotic damage on top of the spell damage. And then in addition, once per day, the wielder may cast either the scrying spell or the clairvoyant spell using the Orb of Shadows as the focus for that spell.
Neat.
So, if any, which one did you guys like to start bidding on first?
I don't have any gold, so.
Well, no, you're bidding with Tealeaf points. So you have 1 Tealeaf point for completing this adventure.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And remember, all the bids are whispered, so that there's no like bidding wars. Really, it's a kind of one-time blind man's bluff sort of thing. Any preference? All right, we'll start with the orb then, because that's on the top of my list. So, if you're interested in the Orb of Shadows, go ahead and get your bids in now. Going once. Going twice. Alrighty, so we have a winner. The Orb of Shadows is going to go to Lip for 1 TP.
Nice.
Nice. So, Lip, go ahead and just copy and paste all that information somewhere on your character sheet, because I do delete these handouts somewhere throughout the week.
Okay.
Just don't want you to lose out on that info. So that's your item. Very nice.
Just one scrying effect. I don't want to hurt anything.
Yeah.
Of course.
On brand.
All right.
100%.
And then the next item is the Vial of the Black Moon. So if you're interested in the vial, go ahead and get those bids in now. Alrighty. Going once. Going twice. Alrighty. The vial is going to roll over. So they roll over for 3 weeks. And at the end of the 3rd week, if it has not been bid on, it goes to the shop for a gold price.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually you can get it for gold, not tea leaf points, but you're risking someone else snatching it up first. So it's kind of a give and a take gamble. Our viewer's choice poll is still underway. It looks like we've got maybe about a couple minutes left. So if you haven't voted yet, get those votes in. Looks like we've got a front runner, which is very cool.
Vote for Snaxx.
And, congrats.
Literally did.
I already got plenty of love tonight with that hug, so.
I will type in the guild unlock right now. Laylanna will make greater healing potions for 250 GP apiece. Players can now have 4 potions, but only 1 can be greater. Does that make sense? That makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
All
Very
right.
good.
That's in the Discord. It's official for anybody who's not watching tonight. Excellent job, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Right. I love that.
That lonely fight is like, oh, these things are so.
It's wonderful. They're creepy.
They're creepy as fuck. They're so good.
Very
And
bothered.
So I kind of like toned down that because that's a mean fucking monster normally.
Yeah.
That's a challenge rating 9 normally, but I toned it down. Like I just kind of like lowered its health, lowered its armor class, like kind of gave it the nerf stamp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's like if you get close to it and you're like in that hug and you're stuck there, it's just constant.
I got a lot of healing from other people and potions and just everything.
Like Per blew through her entire.
Yup.
Yeah, I think that was like. I think you have like maybe 1 or 2 spell slots.
Yeah, I have 2 spell slots left, but I didn't realize that. So.
Yeah.
You healed my HP at least a full round over.
Yeah.
Of max HP.
Yeah.
That was. Oh boy.
Absolutely.
That was really fun. You guys did really good combat. You guys did.
Guys,
we have with us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We have our viewers winner. Lip, you are the chat favorite tonight, so you get a bonus Tealeaf point.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So go. I usually
very
like
well
check
earned.
those. Definitely. That was
Thank you so much.
super fantastic. I love the character concept.
Sorry I was not useful in many of the fighting at all, really.
No,
Whatever, you're level 1 old man we dragged along with us.
Don't get discouraged and Lip yet. He gets really cool around level 5. I have
It was perfect.
It was honestly it was super refreshing for me as a DM. Like I felt like, it's just so unique. Like, what is he gonna do next? I genuinely don't know. But it's like it's an interesting like prioritizing strategy and like in-game knowledge as opposed to just raw damage. It's like let's see how it plays out. I'm curious about it. It's cool.
If Ciarenne don't kill him.
Yeah, right. All right. DM's choice tonight. I'm gonna give that to Snaxx. Snaxx was super in character, went with the flaws and everything. I think really well. Tried some funny things. Was super supportive. Good job. It was a fun night.
Thank you. I feel very well hugged and loved.
All right.
And isn't
All right.
that what D&D's about?
Absolutely. Adventures in the Shadowfell. So heartwarming, guys.
Oh, yeah, every time.
All right. Next week, I'm trying to think. I have kind of a tentative schedule of my. Oh, next week's going to be the Reginald mission that we didn't take this week because I have, the idea already. So, we're going to go with that Reginald mission. That one's also going to be another guild unlock. That one's going to lead. Spoilers. For those of us who are paying attention and still here, if that one's successfully completed, it will unlock sort of I hate to use the term challenge mode, but essentially the guild can take any mission and crank up the difficulty for an increased gold reward. And it can be decided by any player on the fly in the middle of combat. Like, let's go. It's a
extra hugs.
It's a lot more, but you'll see what I mean. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been researching West March's campaigns and just sort of ways to spice it up a little bit. And this idea fits perfectly within Kadoria. And I'm really excited to implement it. I've got a little bit of homework to do myself, but once that's up and rolling, just anybody wants to shrink it to hard mode, it's going to be a good time.
You definitely want to bring Lip along for that one.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, guys. Well, thank you all to my wonderful players. Mugs, thanks for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. It was very nice to meet you and Lip.
Meet everybody. I'm
great.
I'm going to be here for a while. Thank you so much.
All right. Ace Penguin, Brigid's an awesome character. I'm digging the get pumped vibes. Very cool. Very cool.
Very inspiring.
Yes.
You've got to conquer your insecurity.
You gotta conquer your insecurities.
Oath of Conquest, guys. Oh my god. I love it. Alrighty, guys. I think that's just about it for us tonight. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for playing. And we'll catch you next Thursday. Same time, same place.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching, and thank you, Luke.
Thanks, Luke.
Toodles.